Hey guys, and welcome to an old school classic Come At Me Bro series. Gonna be playing some quick battles today, just chilling out and having a good time. Reason I wanted to do this stream for the most part was to discuss the World Championship Tournament, which is going to be coming very, very soon to all the nearby Discords and all nearby streamers, YouTubers and so forth are going to be taking part. I'll get into more details on what the World Championship is in just a second. We'll do one game, just let people gather up before I do make the big announcement. But I hope you guys are all good today. I did completely forget to advertise this all on the Discords, so hopefully people will slowly trickle in. I did just pop up some information now, so hopefully people will pop up. I'm just going to go grab my phone quickly so I can see you guys in glorious chat. So let's just pop something up on the screen so you can't see me waddling around. Boop, there we go. So I'll leave that information for you guys for 2 seconds. I'll be back. And here I am, back with my phone. Oh, nice and well prepared. What's up, Peterborough, aka Geese Howard? Hope you're all good, my dude. So as you guys can see on the screen now, I might as well go through it now it's here. The Total War Warhammer World Championship is a big worldwide event. We have a ridiculous number of streamers, YouTube content creators, Twitch content creators, all coming together. Massive shout out to Moors and Prussian Prince, who I believe are the two main chaps fronting this and trying to lead it into glory. It's basically going to be a tournament which is trying to cover the entire world, and the first few rounds of the tournament are going to be kind of dependent on your own time zone. So if you're all from Britain, you're probably going to be playing with people from the European time zone. If you're from America, you're probably going to be facing off from people in that same time zone as you. And then we're slowly going to whittle it down towards, the end game where it's going to be semi-finals and finals. They will be set times and so forth. But there's a big emphasis on getting new players involved as well as experienced players into this. Everyone is absolutely welcome. Registration will start on February the 1st. And there's going to be a big fat prize pool done via donations. I saw that Darv is going to do a few streams to try and raise some money for the championship, and I may do a similar thing as well. I may even contact him and see if he wants to do like a duo, I don't know, like maybe a best of 5 against each other or something to try and raise some money. But yeah, more on that later. You can visit, of course, the official website. I'll drop a link in just a second. Boop, there my glorious face is again. So let's drop a lovely little link into chat for you guys, and you can check it out all for yourself. Now, a few YouTubers, I think Turin and Darv, have already done videos on this, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but yeah. Ryu caught it. No Silent Spaghetti. How are you, man? Did you see Miners, Blast and Charges and Ironbreakers will now count towards range cap? I did. I have mixed views on it, personally. I don't know. I don't know if it was necessarily needed, but at the same time, like 12 units of range with miners is probably fine. It will affect the Dowie Onion builds, however, at least in the tournament scene. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be too much of a negative for them, but again, I don't think it was really necessary either. Hey, bud. Yeah, guys, feel free to stream snipe me. Normally, I'll just give you guys a little heads up when I'm going to be loading in. And you guys, yeah, can try and load in at the same time to face me. So my opponent is going to be going for the mighty forces of the Empire. So who should we take in retaliation here? I'm actually kind of cool with anyone. Looks like he's saying hello. We are playing Blank, a very mysterious fellow, I'm sure. Let's try Wood Elves. I think it's an interesting matchup. I think it was very slightly Empire favoured before, and now I think it's just pretty much dead even since the latest DLC. So let's hop in here and have a nice little fun build, though, to kick stuff off. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Wood Elves can compete still in the cavalry game. I do like Great Stag Knights, but they are incredibly squishy. But perhaps we'll bring them anyway, just have a bit of fun. And yeah, let me go to which lords and the like you would like to see in action. I think Orion's very good here all round, because he can duel Volkmar, which is almost a always, must pick for the Empire forces. He just runs over and deletes everything you own and possess. Let's get Ariel as well. She's just stupidly powerful. There has been a patch actually come out. I haven't checked all the notes of it yet, so we'll have to wait and see if it has affected Ariel at all. Maybe some of her attack animations and stuff have been fixed, because they were slightly bugged before. So let's get Tempest, just in case we have a Flying Lord in the form of Karl Franz. Although, is that necessary? Who knows? Who knows? We could go for Word of Pain instead, actually. So let's risk it. Let's get a little bit risky. And pray they haven't brought the Franz Meister. Now, I'm going to be bringing the Deepwood Scouts with Swift Shiver Shards because I'm determined to make them good, even though they're probably not particularly great. I think most would consider that. And Wild Hunters of Kurnos are still very good in this matchup. They're very good at taking down enemy cavalry and so forth. Let's also get ourselves a couple of War Dancers, and then we need a main battle line. So let's just go something along these lines. And yeah. I mean, something along this lines could be quite fun. We don't have that much armor-piercing damage, unfortunately, but we have Orion and the War Dancers to try and deal with cavalry. It'll be an interesting fight. I don't think this is a fantastic build, but it's, you know, utilising some pretty fun stuff. And can we give anyone any more items? 50 gold, 51 gold. Looks like my might will be a bit out of luck there. Take you out. Place with you. How much money does that give me? A little bit more. So we could get some more cavalry to push into the enemy backline. We're rather static here, so actually what we probably want is a Waystalker. And we can use the Eye of Kurnos, actually. See if their base weapon damage helps out the Swift Shiver Shards, who really lack in that armor-piercing area. And then we use the Arrows of Kurnos to either snipe artillery pieces or wizards. So yeah, that's all good stuff. It's got a flimsy front line. Okay, I reckon we keep it though. I reckon we keep it. Cool. Good to go. Ooh, let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, Emmanuel? How you doing, man? Mighty Dark, give me some war. Yes, we are here for blood, vengeance, and glory. Definitely try to make myself play some dwarfs at some point, so we can certainly get that glory. Dwarf Vanguard is a meme anyway. True. Yeah, Dwarf Vanguards aren't particularly fantastic. But I still think the bombers are fine. I still think blast charges are fine, but I don't think they were abusive, you know? I don't think they were really... I don't know, it seems like a nerf that didn't need to happen, but I don't think it's going to affect dwarfs too much, to be honest. But yes, welcome everyone. Sorry for the kind of like late announcement on Discords and stuff. I was having to change a dressing on my foot, basically, so I got a little bit distracted and forgot to advertise. But we're here, and after, in between each battle, or like every couple of battles, I will be discussing the World Championship in a little bit more detail for those who are kind of, you know, missed the opening start of the stream. So here we go. Boop, boop. We've also got quite a few fun streams on the way. Hoping to organise another clan war relatively soon. Let's pop you guys up over here. Cool. Cool. Something along these lines. So yeah, we're going to be trying to organise a clan war pretty soon. I think up against some of our Italian friends. So I think it may be LP up next. But we're looking to do a few more clan wars in between the breaks of the season of Death Before Dishonour. That should be back in a couple of weeks. Cool. Let's pop you guys here. Ever ready. Ever ready. Well, I'm glad you're ready, because I am not. Lord of the Hunt. There we go. Cool. Should be some fun stuff. Let's actually chuck the War Dancers a little bit over here. Children of in case cavalry do start to pursue our poor little Deepwood Scouts. I'm interested to see how they perform actually up against Outriders and Pistoliers, grenade launchers and so forth, as they should be able to tear through them relatively quickly. So Swift Shiver Shards, for those who don't know, actually fire 2 arrows at a time, which is a huge increase to their damage output, obviously, because you're firing 2 arrows, so it should double it, but it do lack a little bit of range. So I think overall they are still a bit mean, but I find them really fun and a bit more niche. Trying to survive in that little pocket and kind of shoot outwards can be really good fun. Ooh. Do bombers count as ranged? Hopefully so. Hopefully. Yeah, they might have linked bombers and miners together and been like, if we're going to call one range, we're going to have to call the other one range as well. So my opponent going kind of a middle-sized build here. 931 troops, not incredibly wide, but not incredibly elite either. Cool. Let's rumble. Deepwood post. And let's instantly shoot this horrible hellblast volley guns. Looks like we have 2 volley guns. Let's try and push up a little bit. Yes. Kill them. Swiftly. Let's take some shots, and we're going to hide behind the hill for now. There's not much point in engaging. Of course, my opponent does have Volkmar the Grim, as to be expected. I actually like to pick up all the swordsmen here as well. Should be able to do some pretty decent damage with them. I don't know if we're going to be able to get in range of the Hellblaster Volley Gun, and that could be a huge problem here for us. I'll just whip you guys back this way, as it looks like there is one unit of Empire Knights, so not too much mobility from my opponent. Let's fall back now as those Hellblasters do open up shooting. We're going to hopefully have to just kite and rely on those arrows of Kernos to really take them down. So let's fall back with Deepwood Scouts. Let's move up a little bit. Oh yeah, God, our Deepwood Scouts getting absolutely torn asunder there by the Hellblaster volley guns. Yeah, if we had normal scouts, we would have just been able to shut down one of them straight from the off, which would have been lovely stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. So let's wait for another arrows of Kernos and just try to distract our enemy as long as possible. Let's put some fat shots on ourselves. Ariel, yeah, she can take the damage. She doesn't really care, even if they are huntsmen. Let's pop around flank. Hopefully we're out of range now of those very nasty volley guns. Have taken a decent amount of damage, however. Let's pop a second one. There we go. Cool, if my opponent doesn't want to commit, let's just charge in here.
Our bows are yours! For Eldrasor! Kill them! For Kernos! Orders received!
Let's swap back for you. Over here.
Wild Riders!
Sure, if we can get those guys off the field, that'd be lovely. Looks like we are going to have to fall back a little bit.
For Isha! Quickly! Bringing light!
Just heal ourselves.
Right! Following orders!
Oh, yeah, Knight's Flame Sun over here. Fall back with you.
Our bows are yours!
Just really trying to whittle these guys down. Not too scared of the Empire Knights because of how many long-range troops we have. Let's say hello to the Volkmar.
Yes!
Oh, no! Ah, I lost the clip there, I'm afraid.
Swift!
Let's fall back with you.
Ready. Ever ready! Queen Ariel! Son of Kornos! For Lady Ariel! Very well! To battle!
I think playing the waiting game has gone very against us, but we'll have to see how this goes. Stowie's throwing all of their stuff into Ariel, which is actually surprisingly in our favour. Because she can just go whoop, and pop a hit on herself.
Orion! Cade, hear me! For Ariel!
Push out wide here. Stomp one of these troops. Over there.
Ever ready! Riders ready!
Caught them. It's got still got all three volley guns on it. Damn, okay. That's not good.
Very well. Yes. Your orders. Attack! Aye. For Eldrasor. Good.
Ryan's doing good work here. But anyway.
Kill them! For Eldrasor. Go! With haste. Attack! Azray, attack!
It's not engagement we want, that's fine, I'll assist with the bowfire. Oh! That's a mistake. Oh my god, we having a really bad game here. We easily could have stopped Ariel from dying. That was a massive misplay from me. First game of the day, so let's pray it's not indicative of what's to come, but that was really poor. Cool, let's move up our troops.
Ready for the hunt!
Let's hunt that Volkmar booty.
Archers ready! To the fray!
Okay, we're out of ammunition with you. Been pretty useless as well, that volley gun. It's just being able to stabilise and keep stuff alive the entire game. So start pushing backwards.
Yes, I.
Let's charge in there. Yeah, you're all going to die anyway, so that's fine. Keep all the knights busy if possible. Alright, get your bum moving.
Eternal Guard! Warriors of Arium! Orion! End them! Withdraw!
Oh, that was a horrible display by me there. That was disgusting. Okay.
Slaughter them!
Let's keep chasing. I think we're done, unfortunately. Yeah, GG's to my opponent. Ooh, that was rough. Yeah, we should have won that. With our army, we could have easily beaten that, I think. That was just bad play. Hellblaster volley guns, look at that! Ugh! 3,800 damage value, as well as 2,600. Letting them fire the entire game. I probably should have attacked early on. I thought we could snipe them out with the help of the Waystalker. We also let Ariel just die, which was completely unnecessary. We could have just hit her behind the hill. For some reason, I thought she was behind the hill. And then we actually needed to hit something with the arrows of Colonels, would have been nice. But still, the Deepwood Scouts, let's see. Yeah, not doing great. The Wild Hunters of Colonels did pretty good with Orion, however. But let's swiftly move on from that one. If you guys do want to try and stream snipe me, please press find match now. I'll pop it in just a second. Yeah, that was a bad one, man. You joined in. That was pretty disgusting stuff. Carnage. Hi Darius, how's it going, bud? Hope you are all good in the herd. More boring pigeonholing. Yeah, that is the problem for the dwarfs. They are pretty pigeonholed at this point. I mean, I don't think Vanguard Dowie is very good, though. Yeah, sure, it was another style of play, and it was possible, but I think it only really worked when you kind of vanguarded just in front of your forces with Rangers and, like, regiment around Ironbreakers and Miners and so forth, and your second line was Thunderers, but it basically just works like an extended onion. The dwarfs are just too slow to really make a Vanguard work. Oh, looks like we have a BBB member. Hey, bud. Looks like he is going to be going for the mighty forces of the Tomb Kings. So, who do you want to see play? I know some of you guys are big dwarf fans, or there tends to be a lot of dwarf fans on the channel. Let's see. Who do we want to play? So, we've already done... who just were we? Oh, we were just Wood Elves, weren't we? So maybe let's go Empire. I don't play Empire terribly often, but I think they can be pretty fun. Looks like he's just saying hi back. So let's give our Empire chops a little run for it. So we are going to be bringing, of course, a Bright Wizard straight out of the gate. And that is for the simple fact that Burning Head is incredible up against Tomb Kings, and is pretty much a must-have. Apart from that, I can see the legendary Volkmar doing pretty good here, but a Huntsman General could be a more fun pick that you don't get to see terribly often. I feel like Volkmar's just going to be really tanky here. And then maybe a few Huntsmen and the Silver Bullets to deal with large threats all round could work relatively well. Let's get a Sunmaker, because it's pretty fun to use and could put some pressure on my opponent. And actually, let's not get Pistoliers. I have a few funny replays recently with Pistoliers that I was going to try to send to Darv. It was titled like me trying to do my best Darv impression. Let's get some Swordsmen. So, we don't have much in the way of a front line, but that should hopefully, fingers crossed, be fine. Because Volkmar can destroy a lot of the enemy front line. To deal with the large, we have Silver Bullets, double Huntsmen, and we have a couple units for Empire Knights to protect double Outriders with grenade launchers. Again, if we lose this back line, we don't have much to deal with large, but who cares all around. Ready! As long as the build is fun, I am down to play. Take a mortar. No, mortars are for the weak. Mortars are for the weak way. Remember that. Hellstorm rocket batteries are for the strong. I can see mortars being very good here. Mortar war wagons would be funny, actually, as well. Maybe I should have brought a war wagon themed build. Maybe instead of having them as range, they should be a limit on units with abilities. That's possible for tournament play. But it depends, because some abilities are really, like, obnoxious, and other ones are completely pointless. But sometimes you still want to bring the unit. For example, that would, like, limit, like, War Dancers with Azrai Spears, and... I mean, a limit on... the Earth Bloods and Flesh of Stone and stuff from some of the new Wood Elf units could possibly not be the worst idea. It is rather strong, although I personally do struggle with those units myself. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be able to use this glorious hill to our advantage, fire the Hellstorm rocket battery up and over, whilst avoiding Ushopti bow fire. But, well, let's go a little bit closer. Let's see, bows will probably still be able to see us and do some relatively decent damage. But let's get our huntsmen nice and ready and lined up. Actually have the huntsmen in a little bit more of an advanced position, and they can fall back if they need to. And then we're going to have all our spearmen. Front lines are for the weak. Real men only have a few melee troops.
Ready for war!
And let's get our outriders on the flank. Be supported by 1 unit of cavalry, and we'll have 1 unit of cavalry to support the main battle line if need be. Put Volkmar up front as well. And the fire sorcerer. Cool. It's a relatively fun build. So we'll have to see how it works, but I think it's got some teeth to it. Let's pop you there.
General, Sigmar calls. Emperor's might.
Emperor's might. I agree. I agree with everything this Empire captain just said to me. Or Empire troops. So yeah, should be pretty good fun. The main battle plan here is just push Volkmar forward, be a big old pain in the butt, allow the Hellstorm rocket battery to take down Tomb Guard and other unnecessary and scary troops, and use the Silver Bullets and Huntsmen to take down large threats. Now, Ushopti are the bane of my Total War Warhammer existence as a Lizardman player, and they could be the bane of this build as well. Outriders with grenade launchers, though, should help to clear through chaff. Let's see, my opponent's build is relatively big, so I'm assuming that there's going to be a decent amount of it. Good luck, have fun, bud. I wonder who this is. I don't know if I know them. I know a few of the BBB guys. Hopefully there'll be a lot of archers and Tomb Guard to blow up. Yes. What's up, Blackthorn? How's it going? Hope you're a good man. The Duck stream. I am streaming. And I think the face cam's on, hopefully. I keep looking into the camera, so I hope it's there. You guys can see my ugly mug. So, let's see, is he ready? Nah, he's just chilling. He's still getting prepared. Hellstorm Rocket Battery is pretty fun. Now, Hellstorms in general were considered a meme for a very long time, but this one is, I think it fires either extra shots or it's more accurate. So I don't think its stats are actually increased, but for some reason it seems to hit more, so it probably unleashes a bigger salvo of missiles. So, ooh, we have a Scream Skull Catapult. Let's fire at that first. Let's go up to here. Get Volkmar to push out some of these scary troops. So we've got 1 catapult. We do unfortunately have Ushopti. We have a lot of... Ooh, this is going to be scary with the double catapult, as my front line is basically going to just die, and I already don't really have much of a front line. Oh, look at that though. Glorious. I wonder how we do up against Skeleton Horseman Archers. Probably not too well. Let's fall back a little bit. Let's just push them wide. He's trying to Spirit Leech us to death, which is a old school tactic, which works rather well. Let's continue to rain fire down upon you. Aim for the Empire Knights, push it wide. Fall back a little bit of them.
Yes, quickly! By Golmaran! By Sigmar!
Good stuff. Just fall back with you. Hellstorm Rocket Battery is still active. Oh, that thing has taken forever to crumble. It's on minus 39 leadership as well. But, crumbling isn't really too much of an issue, I suppose. So, let's pop that down. Push in front of you if you can. Ah, he actually has another Screaming Mean Catapult as well. Let's try and pop that down there if we can.
Cavalry ready! Ranged weapons ready! Fight for friends! Cavalry ready! For front! At speed! Quick march! Run steeds are restless. To battle!
Now,
Ready!
Volkmar just having the time of his life. Just try and get rid of as many enemy troops as possible.
Here, man. No lingering. We serve France.
Cross here. Need to pressure them.
France.
Kill. Let's go for the long-range Kobe.
The winds blow.
Onto Archon.
We await your orders.
Oh my god, that Scream Skull catapult's still firing. It's insanity. Alright,
Withdraw.
move up with you. I think it's going pretty poorly. Yeah, House on Rocket Barrier got taken offline by just sheer spirit leeches. Let's pop in here.
Battle away.
Yeah.
Glory to the Empire. Yes, sir. Yes, General. I am Volkmar.
Pretty sure this is game over already, I'm afraid. But maybe if we can snipe at Archon, although it looks like he's going to be sneaky and hide at the back. Doing a lot of damage, but
Burn everything.
it's not looking great.
For the Emperor. Prepare for combat. Taking position. Read them in flame. The wind.
He's just going to hide, isn't he? Yeah.
Ready! Rah! Withdraw! What do you bid? At speed! Withdraw! Glory
push
to
them
the
back.
Empire! Take the ground! I channel fire!
QQ.
General!
We had a lot of troops rallying, in fairness to us.
Taking position!
Isn't the worst.
Attack
I guess we do have to kind of start to push up a little bit now.
To battle! Glory awaits!
Just drop that to try and kill the artillery crew as quickly as possible. Start into this one. Oh, we have Casket of Souls as well. Okay, that explains a lot of why we're just kind of getting nuked.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Seething fire! Ready to serve! War!
Hopefully we can just outlast his ammunition, I suppose, is our main bit
Yes,
here.
General!
But
Skull splitter! Charge! Attack! Go! Sir! Quick march! Yes, sir! Quick march!
that Screaming Skull catapult has been disintegrating since the start of the battle.
For the twin-tailed comet! Go! Yes, sir, quickly! Go! Get
Shoot if
them!
we can. You guys. Ooh, too many good targets left. Them. Bring you over here. Take down the Casket of Souls.
Send us out! At speed! Taking position! Withdraw!
That you for now.
Outriders! Sigma calls! Moving now! Yes, General! Take the ground! I'll burn them! Sigma, preserve us! Outriders!
Yeah, let's whistle you over here.
Glory to the Empire! By Ulrich's wrath!
It's closer than I thought it was. I thought we'd already thrown it, but might as well pop those. Won't do much damage to them, but
Moving out! Strike them down! Prepare for combat!
yeah, did some okay damage.
For the twin-tailed comet! Attack! Faster! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! For the Warhammer! Move out!
It's basically Volkmar versus the world. Let's drop one of these fat boys and then go after Archon, I suppose. It's a close fight. Oh my god, that damage Volkmar can be a disgusting fella now and again. Keep them moving, just try to distract the Shopti, shut them down with Spearmen. Bring you over to shut them down as well. Okay, we've got so many troops, we need to just get moving. I feel like Volkmar may be the one-man wrecking ball we need. Okay. If Archon's going to continue to run, that's fine. We'll just take on the casket instead. Oh, did I let my horseman get caught? That's not very well done. So hopefully, if we can get everyone in the action, we still have a bit of a chance, but I think it's looking quite rough. We'll go after Archon with our wizard just to say hello, let him know we're here, we mean business.
For the Emperor! Kindle flame! Outriders! Rah!
Our weapons are yours!
Attack them, men! The Empire endures! Go! Quick!
Go, 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 go!
Taking
Run,
position.
run, wizard, run!
Move out! No
Assume that's...
lingering!
Can Shopty summon come in? Yeah, it is, cool. Let's try and disengage if we can.
At speed! By the Jade Griffin! For Brand! Hellstorm!
Yeah, that's...
Yes, sir!
Cannon being alive's a bit of a problem.
Faster! Take the ground! Very well! Double time! Sigma! Without delay!
Yeah, Volkmar's. If he dies, we're certainly game over, and I think he's gone for now. Well played, opponent. That was a fun game in the end. I think it was a bit of a miracle, to be honest. We managed to drag it back to what it was.
Prepare for combat! Sigma, preserve us!
But yeah, just use Shopty and mass cannons. Or not mass cannons, mass catapults. We're a little bit doomed. GG.
Sigma, preserve us!
That was a weird game. Can we 360 a fireball at the death?
The winds
But it was kind of similar to the first one, to be honest. We just got outshot, basically.
go! Taking position!
Whoa! Bam! Oh, that's right. That's right, Archon. So, concede with our wizard still intact. I may save that one though. Imp versus Tomb Kings. Weird game. Very well played. I'm not sure who that was. I'm not sure if it's someone in disguise. I'm not sure what Qual Valdis means, but still, yeah, catapults not getting actually very good damage value. One of them getting 104 kills and some very good value. The other one's struggling a little bit, but the Casket of Souls and Shopty doing massive, very scary damage. As off our own very experimental build, not too much of a front line. The Sunmaker did some glorious stuff throughout, and the grenade launchers cleared up a lot of chaff, doing massive damage dealt, but couldn't really get on any key targets. Empire Knights as well kind of being a tiny bit sacrificed, but the MVP, Volkmar, somehow dragging us into that game with a whopping 22,000 damage value. What's up, Poison Ducky? I'm coming to snipe you, yes. Yes, yes. Quack, quack. What's up, Grumpy Guard? How are you? Drive by the Casket of Souls, yes. Yeah, that was a scrap, man. Yeah, I think that might be Chief, but I wasn't sure. I'm just going to quickly crop the... Someone's saying the camera's a little bit big. Let's move it down a little bit. Boop. There you go. So if you guys do want to try and stream snipe me, Poison Ducky, I heard your challenge. Please do a press find match now, and I'll hop in just after you. After this matchup, we'll do a quick rundown again of the World Championship news, just for you guys who have joined a little bit late. You can figure out what it is. It's a really cool event that has been organised by a really cool, awesome group of people, and there's a load of content creators involved, including myself. Hopefully I'll be casting some of the games. I don't know if I'll be doing any streams or anything. We'll have to wait and see on how it plays out. But let's hop in here and do another quick battle. What's up, Apex Sheep? How's it going? Love a bit of cheese, though. Obviously you gotta love a bit of cheese. I'm Le Villain. What's up, Yo Mismo? Awesome, man. I didn't snipe your build. No worries, man. That was GG. That was a really fun game. Like, it was basically... Yeah, I just didn't want to send... I should have sent Volkmar after the bow Shopty, but... He's not particularly good at killing those type of models. Hey. So let's whip out our Dino Boys. I don't think we've played Lizardmen yet. Hello! Papa 2222 Wah. This isn't Zachary, is it? Oh, no. Didn't mean to press ignore. No! How do I unblock you? There we go. I don't think it is. Cool. So I think what we want to do is go Lizardmen. He's pretty good here. Because often what the Elves will attempt to do in this is just snipe out your big dinos, and Lizardmen comes in with the Sunburst standard, give him some nice missile resistance and melee defense. But on top of that, you can pop shield with the old ones, you can heal yourself up. He's a bit of a nightmare for them to deal with in general. So let's do some really fun units as well. Where are you? Ancient Salamander, get you involved. Let's get a Ferrostegodon. And then we are going to need some troops. So let us get some Saurus in the main battle line. Do we want any other characters? Probably not. So I think the Scar Veteran could be quite fun. We've already got the two big, scary monsters in the fray. Yeah, that's probably what we need, actually. So let's take out the Razordons, add in you. I think cycle on these lines could work relatively well. So we've got the Ferrostegodon, it's a bit of a distraction, Carnifex to wind up the enemy and push into the back line if he's not too careful. We have Lord Mazdamundi to do magical support as well as be a gigantic distraction. We have the Pterodon Riders to threaten the back line of the enemy, and then we have an Ancient Salamander to try and burst down the enemy front line while the Saurus do the dirty work. So should be good stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have read up there actually. Should have asked if he was ready. That was my fault. Duck. Duck, duck, goose. What's up, Zach? How's it going, man? No Nakai. I'll make sure to get a Nakai at some point in as well. It's Papa Tutu. He's a cool dude. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. Hope you're doing all good, Zach. And I appreciate your message on... I did like a tactics breakdown video recently with like 3 relatively basic tactics that you can use on multiplayer. I think Zach said he was going to try and get that to go to on the Noobhammer Discord, which is a really cool Discord for players who are learning the game, but also experienced players as well to find good games and learn new stuff. But here we go, guys. Rather large map, which isn't going to favour us too heavily. I'd rather get our teeth into the opponent a little bit quicker, but I do think the huge map situation, some people don't like the really large maps and some people don't like small maps. I actually don't think it makes the biggest difference. It does make a difference, but a lot of the time you're going to starve enemy range anyway, or like close to, so I don't think it's as important as people think it is. So let us just do something along these lines. Spread out our dinos a little bit. Let's actually pop them all together. Hide behind this house on our approach in case my opponent has gone for some Eagle Claw bolt throwers. And we'll chuck you all behind for now. Q. Let's group all our main troops. We'll have our Flying Corn next, Pesky Salamander, and then our Dino Boys. Let's have a little look at the crew, the boys up close. Mazdamundi, he is literally like a Lovecraftian creature ripped from a book of a Lovecraftian kind of a novel or something. He is a scary looking dude all round. I know like the Lizardmen are technically good guys, but if you walked upon them, I don't think you would, if you're just like a man of the Empire, you ran into a Lizardman, I don't think you would class them as being on your side. I know Warhammer is a little bit more grey in some aspects, and the Lizardmen have fought pretty much every faction in the game just because they hate a lot of them. I don't think they've ever fought Dwarves, so that'd be an interesting scrap, I think. But again, Lizardmen in general have been kind of kept out of a lot of lore, or at least a lot of the big fights, because they're just too OP, like lore-wise, like Lord Croak. Like, you can't just chuck him in a battle, because he's just like, oh, I'll rain down a firestorm and open up earthquakes around the enemy, and your entire army and legendary heroes are dead. He is the literal definition of a powerhouse. I agree. We need a Zote hero, because they have much potential. A Zote hero would be pretty cool, Chosen of Khorne, I agree. It's good to see so many people here, by the way. This is quite a quick, just last-minute stream to announce some of the World Champion stuff, but hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, feel free to hit that old little thumbs-up button. Super helps out, kind of push the stream to more people, so we can convert them to the Great Duck Gods, which of course is the way to go. So we have a Lara out here. Does she have Tempest? She does. We're in trouble, lads. We are in trouble. Let's split up our troops. So let's wrap around this side a little bit. Cool. So let's push into the back line while that Tempest is on cooldown. Good chancing by my opponent, but he did actually take down the bigger threat here as well, which was the more elite Pterodon Riders. Okay, let's push you up. Cool. Let's line that better. Let's just circumvent that unit. Push in there. Come on, guys, reorganise. There we go. Let's push you away. Save that for now. Tail ourselves up. So we still have a rock drop on that unit, so they're the most important ones. Cool. Getting some nice pressure on the enemy back line. Let's whip away while we can. Ugh, looks like he's going to escape there. That wasn't the best timed by us. Let's force our way through onto the enemy. We can pin them in. Just keep going through. Let's get you guys back in the action. Our ancient salamander unfortunately has been a little compromised. Distracted. Bring it over here. Let's try and use our other pace. Yeah, pretty much done with. Sorry if I'm not talking too much, guys. Trying to focus. This is a pretty close game. He's going to hang around there. Pop that there. Let's see what we're forgetting about. Some troops here. Saurus just doing what Saurus do best and just mowing for enemy troops. So enemy leadership is looking relatively strong. Let's go after the fireborn with both of you if we can. Yeah, we can finish up them. Let's go for a big old hike. Let's pop you into them. Oh no! Stadon's kind of gone out on their own terms there, which isn't good. Oh, and we've lost control of him. Getting back. We probably want to stay and fight this now. Now that we've got our allies coming over. Let's pop into here, try and shut them down, although my opponents are probably going to flee. We're in a relatively decent situation though. Let's get you guys over to the main fight, as he doesn't really have too much punch left of his build. He has the Firebomb, but with a Mazda so Dino beats Elf is the moral of that story. So let's crush them, and then we can probably unite with the majority of our ground forces. This Ancient Lizardman coming back, or Ancient Salamander, is very useful. This is pretty key though, we can't afford to lose this bit of the fight. Let me get you out there quickly. Ugh, saying that. Maybe just turn this around my pen a little bit. Just bouncing around all over the place with those pesky dragon princes. So let's unite our forces here. If we can. Ancient Salamander is done for. Let's get you guys back in the fray. Yeah, it's going to be using the old... Right here, let's pop our initiative there. Fall back if we can. Looks like I didn't catch too many of the dragon princes, but apart from that, not too bad there. Who's back there now? Let's try and finish off our Ariel if we can. We don't have any nets for her, unfortunately. She's just going to heal herself. No, fast protection. I like that play. Okay, let's force off the dragon princes. Hunt her down if possible. Do we have any left skinks left? Here we do. Let's pop you out wide there. Cool, so I think we're relatively safe. Oh, these guys managed to rally. Get these guys back up into the skies. We'll start shooting you. Cool. Another Tempest by my opponent. Although those guys were pretty much dead anyway, so that's not going to be too much of a loss for us. And I think it's simply going to be a matter of just chasing him down now, really. I don't think there's much my opponent can do to win this. He's got like some beat-up Phoenix Guard, no range left. Alariel can't duel Mazdamundi. Okay, looks like he just wants to charge over there, that's fine. Oh, okay, no, it's going to land. Cool. Should probably save my magic for a net, but pull that down anyway. Get everyone involved. Saurus, you can just go kill those guys. Well, I guess we just move all our troops over. And he'll really charge us as cavalry and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. Cool. Yeah, let's finish off Lara if we can. She's got fast protection on her. We'll get one unit of Saurus to maybe drag down some of the knights. And we'll just heal ourselves one more time. Cool, GG's to my opponent. That was a close one. GG. That was close. I still think that matchup's Lizardman favoured because of Mazdamundi. He's just so nasty here. You can see... Oh, guys, it's disgusting. 4,500 damage value on Mazdamundi. Single-handedly murdering everything in the universe. Terran Riders, some of them did okay considering the Tempests and magic kind of that got put into them. And the Ancient Salamander, I Didn't use him super effectively, but still, because my opponent decided to deal with him, then the Feral Stegodon and Mazda crushed everything else. And yeah, Phoenix Guard I still think are in a tricky situation because they don't have much mass, so you can simply push through them with the larger, scarier dinosaurs. Duck, you're going to be my first wink. What was this? Tic-tac-toe is the best for sure. Quick battle has been reset. Oh no, has it? I haven't tried tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe is, I don't know. He's not like the worst lord in the game because he does one thing well, and that's not die. He's very fast and hard to catch, but he is so, like, lacks so much impact on the battlefield. It's basically thrown away your lord option in order just to have, you know, a cheap one who will survive. So it's more if you want to go wide and have elite kind of units that don't rest of your build, but you want to spend money, you don't want to buy someone like Mazda who's very expensive, that's when you take tic-tac-toe. If you guys are trying to get in on the duck hunt here and hunt me down, please press find match now, and I'll hop in and we'll have an awesome game. They're elves, they deserved it. Oh. Yeah, sorry guys for not speaking too much during that game. That was an intense one. I'm sure my face was just scrunched up, staring and madly clicking. But I felt relatively confident after about the halfway point that we were going to win that one realistically. But still, my opponent did a good job scrapping to the end, so I could charge him with those Dragon Princes and a Lariel. Of course, Lariel is a big nuisance as well with her Star of Avalon healing up such elite troops. But yeah, I mean, Dragon Princes don't have the... I mean, I don't know, the Fireborn are very good at taking down large threats, but they can struggle a little bit, especially with two of them, with the Feral Stegodon, Mazda rolling around together. You can pop curses, you can heal up, you can drop Shield of the Old Ones, banishments, ruination of cities. There's so much potential there. Leo! The hunt is on. So I'm assuming this is Leo from chat, but I'm not sure. The Duck Lords, it is indeed! Welcome, Leo. Any mods you would love? Oh yes, someone sent this to me earlier. I need to reply to it. I don't think Tic-Tac-Toe is a glass cannon lord. Oh, sorry, I've accidentally opened up something there. I don't think Tic-Tac-Toe is glass cannon because there's no cannon. He's just glass. He's just a glass lord. But a glass cannon lord, a glass cannon, like tier list or something sounds pretty fun. So let's try Norska here. Our opponent is going to be going Skaven. I think I actually have a build prepared for this. Boop. So we'll try this out. I don't actually think a Berserker's necessary here. Probably not. What's the map? Southern Chaos Wastes. Okay. Let's get you as well. Cool. Ready when you are, bud. Oh, gives me time to chill out with you guys. Raptor, what's up, man? The Norscan Frost build. Maybe I'll whip that out a little bit later. How long am I streaming today, says Nurl Sultan. I'm not 100% sure, bud. It's, this map is bad, very bad, oh no. Probably not too long. It's going to be a relatively short stream just because I wanted to get out there the news of the World Championships, which I keep forgetting to bring up, but I will do after this game, is when I'll discuss it a little while longer. Glass Cannon Gorok written all over the cap. Yeah, man. It's Raptor. Yes, a Wild Raptor has indeed appeared. One sec, I am rusty. No rush, man. I'm pretty rusty as myself. Had some good games today, though. Some very close ones. Seeing me get destroyed as well, so hopefully we'll destroy 1 or 2 people. Good luck, have fun. Ready? Awesome, Leo. Good luck, my dude. Leo's been a support of the channel for a very long time, actually, now. But yes. GG, I love Lizardmen. Well, Julian, you have come to the right place. Lizardmen are by far and away my favourite faction, both thematically and game-wise. So I might even throw in 1 or 2 more. I might do a Nakai or Tic-Tac-Toe game a little while later as well. Hopefully we'll get stream sniped by a few more people yet. But yeah, I'm going to just stream for as long as I kind of feel like it today. There's no real rush. We are taking a bit of a break. We had the end of Death Before Dishonor yesterday. Last week. So there's not going to be any tournament streams this week, but next week we're going to have some pretty fun stuff planned. So hopefully we're going to be doing a clan war soon with DBD once more. I'm going to try and organise some clan wars as well with other clans where it's just you know, I'm not involved at all as far as like being in a clan is concerned, but we'll just have like XMT versus ODM or something like that up on the channel as well. Could be some good fun. And we're going to do a 3,000 subscriber special as well, which is going to be a live stream tournament, and probably a 4-man tournament, and it's probably going to be held between Patreons and people who are on my YouTube membership, which basically makes them Royal Dark Guards. So I think to compete, you're going to have to be in one of those, but then after that, we will kick off Death Before Dishonor Season 7, I want to say, and of course, everyone will be able to enter that one. So let's just go a little bit wide here on our front line. I think javelins are actually pretty pivotal here to take down some of the larger threats. And then we've just spammed skin wolves because skin wolves are very, very powerful in this matchup. I'm not the biggest fan of facing Skaven, I must admit, since the update. I think they're pretty scary. So we have gone risky. We do have Wolfric on a Mammoth, but I think it's okay, hopefully. I say before I get shot to pieces by big scary guns. But if they're shooting Wolfric, they're not shooting other stuff, right? And hopefully that'll allow the Skin Wolves to claim a victory here. And we do have a Scroll of Shielding to help protect it a little bit, but let's keep him a tiny bit further back. Let's pop him over this side. I assume my opponent's going to deploy up on this hill. Balance power hates me, only a little bit. And enemy troops, we are outnumbered, of course. We are up against Skaven. Good luck, have fun, my dude. Yes, yes. Hi there, Raptor. Oh, Peterborough, not a big fan of rats, I see. I'm a Lizardman obsessive as well. I always feel sad if I have to fight them, yes. Is Skroak still viable? Definitely. Definitely. Gojira, how's it going, man? Gojira was one of the first players I ever faced, I think, in Total War. If it is the Gojira I'm thinking of. Noska! Oh, what's this? What is this? We have a little Death Ball with some Poison Wind Mortars, a ton of Rat Ogres, Pack Masters, Frot the Unclean. Now, this could be a problem for Skin Wolves. So this is a build I had before the patch. Which may not be so viable now that I look at all the pesky Rat Ogres my opponent can bring to the field. However, we should be able to chew through his troops relatively effectively. And we do have some scary stuff ourselves.
Kill them all for the Blood God.
Oh, that's mortar. So I can get close enough. Might be able to drop something on them. Okay, so we have a little summon in front of us, that's fine. See if my opponent is paying attention.
Winds to me! The gods demand it! Moving! What? For chaos! They will succumb! Kill the summoners!
Okay, I managed to catch part of it at least. Let's get that boy Wolfric going.
Seek my blade! The
Let's work
gods
back with
demand
them.
it! We want their eyes! Bringing doom!
Chase them off the field if you can. One of you guys can push through to the enemy back line. Split back with them. Okay, hold back the enemy.
Positioning.
Try and get the charge on them.
So be it! Fight! Move back!
Perfect cast, but that's okay. Okay, so he's going for a big snipe on us. Basically, he's going to try to just throw absolutely everything at Wolfric, which is okay. That's what we're going to do. Scroll of Shielding on Wolfric. Let's bring back the Skin Wolves. We're just going to countercharge the blob with literally everything. And it should hopefully go well before fight.
Chaos Marauders! Give us carnage!
It's Focus down that. The Unclean and the Packmaster. Continue to push it into the back lines. Fireball down there. It's pretty scary right now. And it looks like we may lose that big old pit fight. Which isn't the end of the game, but it's not good news, obviously. Looks like we had the summoned enemy rat ogres in there as well, which of course is a bit of a problem. Let's fall back here if we can.
Charge them! They will succumb! Fight!
But now the summon's dealt with. Let's charge you. Put you back here as well. Or we can finish you off. Cool, so it's really going to be a focus the enemy large threats down situation. Let's fall back with you. Let's get rid of the pit fighters.
Very well.
You there. You there. Pull back with this unit of Skin Wolves, heal up a little bit. And we're going to need to focus Frot slightly.
I've seen victory. This one's good.
Let's just try to shut down the mortars if we can. Pull back with you.
Retreat!
On my way.
Pretty much full health unit over here that we're not using. Let's get back into the fray. Good thing here, Skin Wolves of course will heal up, where my opponent's Rogers won't, unless he heals them manually.
Deaths are assured.
Oh, a big chunk of our forces broke there. Should have been paying attention to that.
Shaman sorcerer.
Oh no, okay, damn, that went real bad real quick. I thought we were comfortable, like quite comfortably winning this fight. But Skaven proven why they are currently the top dons of the universe. Looks like we're going to see an enemy summon come down. Oh, that went south super quick. I thought we were dominating pretty comfortably there. But a lot of, I suppose, Skaven characters came out of the woodwork late game. GG.
Going now.
I'm going to have to save that replay and have a little view back to see what happened, because we were comfortable. All of the enemy large troops are dead. I suppose it's just the Packmasters and Frot came back and just kind of slaughtered our troops. Check. That's what we'll call it. But well played to Leo, man. Yeah, mortars are... Yeah, I've already spoken about mortars. A lot of people didn't agree with me, but I'm not a fan of Poison Wind units at the moment. But yeah, the mortars probably just broke my infantry core when I wasn't really paying attention. But there's only like 3 or 4 units left in the unit, but it doesn't matter because of the Poison Wind effect, which is affected on contact. So if just one Poison Wind mortar is left alive and it hits a clump of units, all those units will be affected by that Poison Wind effect, and it is a little bit gross. But still, very good play by my opponent all round. I like the inclusion of the Council Guard. Despite the fact they took a Burning Head early on and a boat during the game, they still managed to accumulate some decent value. And the Pit Fighters did good as well. The other Rat Ogres kind of got torn apart, unfortunately, by the mass Skin Wolves. But GG. So well played, Leo. But yeah, that was scary stuff. When did we play? Like ages ago, Gojira. Like ages ago, if it is you who I'm thinking of. Like, when I first got into... I think you're on one of my first ever, like, Total War videos or something. But if you guys are looking to stream snipe, please press now. Yeah, mortars are just... Yeah. They're scary. Skaven get buff after buff. Yeah, Skaven got a lot of buffs, but... they're probably not going to be getting any more DLCs for a long time. Up next is almost certainly going to be Dark Elves, because they're the last faction without... the right number of legendary lords of all like the Total War Warhammer 2 factions. But it depends who we get with them. It's most likely going to be a Total War Warhammer 1 faction, I would assume. Probably Beastmen, fingers crossed, because, my god, Beastmen need some love. I'm sure Petersburg, if he's in chat, he is a Beastman main, will back me up there on the fact that I really, really need some lords here. Up next, we have Hippo Scotimus. I love the name. Hey, bud. Oh, I've got a little bit in my eye there. So let's go. Someone wanted to see Nakai or Tic-Tac-Toe, didn't they? Oh, I don't fancy Lizardmen into Wood Elves. Actually, that's a horrible. It's not. It's like a relatively even matchup, but it's really boring. I'm afraid. So we've already done High Elves, Lizardmen into High Elves. Let's see. If I went Lizardmen, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Hey, PP. Oh, what, Hippo Scotimus is Prussian Prince? Oh no, PP just joined. Oh, Prussian Prince is here in chat. What's up, man? How's it going, dude? Hope you're all good. So, I really don't want to do Lizardmen into Wood Elves. I don't want to mess this guy around, but it's horrible. It's just two forces trying to shoot each other for 5 hours. I mean, I can do it if I don't want to mess this guy too much, so... Tic-Tac-Toe here is a bit worrying because he's probably going to get sniped, but then again, Nakai is in a similar situation. But let's go for Nakai. That's what the people demanded. That is what the people shall receive. We are on Glacial Lake, which is relatively small. Unfortunately, a very open map for us, which doesn't bode horrifically well. And we're basically going to get a load of Chameleon Skinks and a load of Sauros with spears. Which I think is the way to go here, and then double Bastillodon as well. It's kind of, I don't know. I find it a very boring matchup nowadays, but we'll see how this does turn out. Let's get a Skink Priest as well. So, what do we want to do here? Probably not Heavens. I'm one of the very few players in the game who actually really likes Heavens. I think most people dislike it. I'm a big fan of Curse of Midnight Wind. Wind Blast is fun, and Urine's Thunderbolt is underrated. But I think in this matchup we probably need to go Beast. Let's bring... I kind of want both of these spells, but they're too expensive. So let's go the Manticore Summon. Let's get Panzer Pentriple Belt, and let's get Flock of Doom. Good luck, have fun, he says. Looks like he's ready to rumble. Let's just add some more width to our build. So hopefully in the Nakai we'll be able to clear out Eternal Guard and so forth. With the help of the Sword of Spears, you can help deal with all the enemy cavalry. Then you just spam Chameleon Skinks to try and counter skirmish the enemy where possible, with the help of some Bastillodons with solar engines. So we'll see how this rumbles. Can we upgrade you? We can. Good luck, have fun, bud. Yeah, it's probably going to be Mass Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts and Mass Eternal Guard. Maybe Ariel in the mix as well. PP being too modest. Yes, you did. Oh, Moors is the main person in charge. Okay, Prussian, sorry, I thought you were also one of them. Yeah, but you created the website, man, yeah. Stop being modest, dude. Yeah, man, it's awesome. So I'm going to put a link out to it in just a second. After this matchup, someone please remind me in chat because I keep forgetting. And I'll speak a little bit about the World Championships, which I'm so excited about. And yes, Moors of Clan, I want to say VM, but possibly not, did kind of organise this really cool event alongside the legendary Prussian Prince, who is made a incredibly cool website, which I'm on as well. You can see my little duck logo, which is rather funny. Let's get you guys up here. Double solar engine. I think the better way to do this is go a Slan, so we can get the Shield of the Old Ones and heal up the Bastillodons, but why go a Slan, guys? Why go a Slan when you can bring Nakai? I've been a big fan recently of the Crocscore Ancient, who isn't the greatest lord in the game, but is certainly really fun to use, and is far better than Nakai, unfortunately for poor Nakai. But look at him, he's so badass, just, yes, threatening the enemies. He is here, and he is ready to bring glory to the great old ducks. But yeah, should be some good fun stuff. So we've got Skinks just to push around the flanks if necessary. Double bestowed on Solar Engine to counterfire where possible. It looks like we are outnumbered by the enemy as well, which is pretty worrying stuff. But we'll have to see. Ready when you are. There you go. We'll be back to proper streaming next week. We took this week off a little bit. And come back with some tournaments and all that good fun stuff. Oh my god! Retreat! Run, you fools! Flee! Flee for your lives! Keep off skirmish mode, because sometimes when they go into skirmish mode they actually waddle around really awkwardly. Oh my god, so many Glade Guard! So many! Okay, going for the Leroy Jenkins. Now let's turn to support. Oh my god, this is just a mess. Such a mess. I love the build in fairness by him, but this is a scrappy fight right now. Let's keep pushing into the back lines. Centralise our forces where possible. That was a strange start to the fight, but let's see how we're doing after the initial engagement. So let's continue to pressure the Wild Hunters. If we can take a lot of them down, we might not actually be in the worst situation ever. That's fine, that didn't do too much. Saurus should be able to win those main engagements. Let's get a little Hog Wild from Nakai. Okay, Glade Guard have overextended here to try and catch us, which is good news for me. Okay, we caught Nakai out because he's going to be taking absurd amounts of damage now. Nakai, buddy. Flee. Focus fire one unit at a time. Try and get it offline. Let's try and... Oh, someone... Oh, he's got Spell Sing of Life. Okay, didn't see him before. Bring in the double caster. Oh, did that not connect with them? Okay. This is the definition of a scrappy fight. This is wild. I feel like we're just going to struggle, unfortunately, with the long-range presence of the enemy. Even with all the chameleons. Nakai, being a bit of a powerhouse though. Oh, we thought to use that early on. To put pressure on the enemy. Chase you down. Yeah, I think this has turned to a little bit of a sticky situation now. Unless... Oh, that Manticore, I hope relies on you, buddy. You can destroy the enemy. Okay, got a few of the Wild Riders off the field. Trying to keep them still alive for now. Keep falling back with you. No, Manticore, no, you're so close. Do it for Gondor. Gondor calls for aid. No. Oh, and he's got healed up. That's GG. There's no way back if Dreicher's just waddling around, casting spells and cackling. We'll still scrap it, obviously, and play it out, but I think we're pretty much dead now. If we'd sniped her, perhaps there is hope. Cool. So that's gone. Push into you. Break these guys if we can. Unless I want to stay and scrap. GG. That was a fun game. For a matchup I normally like just snooze like playing, that was really fun. I like his build and the jumpy ambush at the very start. And our boy Nakai, he did bits. He was here. He was doing stuff. Let's see. Okay, it's not. I say he was doing bits, you know, he killed some guys. And for Nakai, that's pretty impressive. Let's go out watching his glorious death here. Gone but never forgotten, the mighty Nakai. Oh, that is a pretty impressive closer though for the warrior god Nakai. Look at all those Glade Guard flying in bloody pools of blood there. No cav to do with range. I don't like Lizardmen cav in this engagement because they're too slow. Yeah, I just don't like easing the Nakai carry. Oh yeah. Extremely ripped alligator guy, hell yeah. Yeah, that was this matchup in general is basically just can you shut down the Glade Guard, and I like the fact Drycha as well, the summons is actually a really nice pick here now. If we had sniped her early on when we attempted to, the Manticore as well as the Spellstone of Life, there's a chance we could have won it. Nakai unfortunately also didn't pay for himself, as is the Nakai way, but still doing decent damage dealt. 4,900 is certainly no joke. And the Asaurus as well did good damage across the board, but maybe I'm going to switch this build up a little bit, as I think this is a pre-DLC build I had rocking, I believe. Because I just don't think the Bastille with solar engines are actually going to be that viable here. Now, the blind effect they give can be really useful up against Glade Guard, but they just tend to get just swamped here. Just out Nakai'd Skaven a minute ago. Hell yeah. Oh, thank you for a link to the Discord. So, while I remember. Kaboom! Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Kaboom! There we go. So guys, one of the main reasons I'm actually doing this stream, we're just kind of messing around, having some fun on quick battles. But the real reason I wanted to do this was to announce the fact we are doing a Total War Warhammer World Championship, and you can indeed play. Registration will begin on February the 1st. The official website is linked just down there, so warhammerwc.com. I'm sure one of the mods as well will be able to pop a link into the channel if you ask nicely. Actually, I may have one preset. Let's have a little look. Bam! There you go. Hopefully that link has indeed gone through. So let's pop back into the game. Back onto there. So yeah, should be some good fun stuff. Now, this is a championship which is designed to get as many people as possible involved from all parts of the world and all skill levels. If you're brand new and wanting to hop into a tournament experience, hop into this one. It's a perfect chance because the early rounds are not straight out knockout eliminations. You'll be guaranteed to play a decent amount of games. It'll be round robin until the later stages of the tournament, where it will then become knockout. I myself will be trying to cast a few of these games, fingers crossed, and maybe 1 or 2 live streams, but there is so many Total War content creators. We've got a few in chat right here, such as Prussian Prince, and hopefully Poison Ducky will be getting involved as well, fingers crossed. But yeah, there's going to be a load of content all over the place. It's really going to be a massive movement. I'm really, really excited and happy to be involved with such stuff. But yeah, give a massive shout out to Moors if you do see him around for organising the event, and Prussian Prince for designing such a fancy website. So let's pop back off there. Boom. And yeah, that's like I'm just like stupidly excited to play him. Catch you later, Zach, man. Hopefully see you soon, dude. Man, we're getting our butt kicked today, so don't worry, we'll be here for a while. I want to get 1 or 2 wins at some point. Hey. Classic Battle of Meta Armies, yeah. Yeah, that was the old school way. Hey, hey. So who haven't we played yet who you guys would like to see? It looks like we are going up against Lizardmen. Let's try something super wild. Let's go... is that the right one? Yes. So I did this earlier and it actually worked on ladder. But we're going to go for Shades with dual weapons frontline. which I know what you're thinking is going to be terrible, and it pretty much is, but we're going to use Hellebron as a big old fat distraction, and then we're also going to whip out the Blood-Racked Shrine, an absolute meme unit, which I've never once, ever once, managed to get its value back. But we'll give it a go, actually. It is very terrible. Let's whip out the Chill of Sontar instead, to work as kind of a distraction, try and peg in the enemy where possible. And we need something to kill enemy Saurus here, which is probably going to have to come in the form of a Shadowcaster. So let's get the Shadowcaster here, stick on a little pony. Let's get first 3 spells. So we're going to go for Melkov's Mystifying Miasma to try and slow down enemies which are pursuing our back line, Enfeebling Foe to weaken anyone who comes in for a good old duel, and Pendulum to deal with Saurus warriors. And let's get a couple of units of cavalry. Oh, we've already got a couple. What else did I have last time? Oh, we had the Chill Sontar. So we've got the Chill. Oh, that is very expensive. If I go basic Hydra, can I afford another unit? Yes, okay. Get you guys just to chase away Chameleon Skinks for as long as possible. So yes, guys, you heard it here first. This is the greatest build of all time. And if anyone says anything different, they are lying. You are lying. When does the actual tournament start? If you hop onto the website, there'll be a link there to show you. It'll give you a full timeline of what's going on. All I know about is the registration at the moment. That registration will probably go on for about a month, I would assume. Or 3 to 4 weeks before stuff does get kicked off. And it is going to be played via time zones. So, for example, if you are in Europe, you're probably going to be playing with other Europeans to start with. So it's kind of like a World Cup situation, but every man for themselves. That is not a team event. There's another big tournament currently going on as well, which I'm going to be casting a lot of games for. I believe it's called The Biggest Tournament, or something very fun, and that's a team-based event. I'm going to be putting up replays of not the entire event, because there will be hundreds and hundreds of battles being played, but key highlighted matchups from different teams and showdowns will be cast, and I'll be trying to stream the semi-finals and finals live here on the channel. So let's let our opponent know we are ready. Good luck, have fun, and we'll try out this wild build. Beastmen, we will do some Beastmen. Hey up, me duck from Yorkshire. What's up, man? How's it going? The hype is real. Oh yeah, man. The hype is real, Phoenix. I hope you'll be taking part as well. GG, mysterious stranger. Man, we got a lot of people watching today. Just for a quick battle stream. We'll get back to the proper streams next time. But if you guys are enjoying, feel free to give it a big old thumbs up. It certainly helps push this out to more people. And if you do want to support the channel in any other way, there are links down below to my Patreon, as well as you can join the YouTube channel as a member. And if you do these, there are a few bonuses for you. We're going to start to do Royal Duck Guard only events, which should be pretty good fun stuff, streamed on the channel. Anyway, let's hop in ready, as I don't want to wait around all day. Our opponent's had a decent amount of time, I think, so far. I'm going to try this experimental build. So the Shades with the close quarters weapons, the dual weapons, will hopefully work as both a skirmish force and a frontline engagement unit if they need to. They'll certainly be able to carve their way through skinks and so forth. And 4 units focus firing down, for example, a Bastiladon with Solar Engine will do very disgusting damage. So we're going to have to see how it does perform. Of course, having no actual frontline is always a tiny bit risky, but we'll have to see how it goes. These are the best streams. My money is someone on Earth. Well, Raptor, you have unfortunately made a grave error there, as the old ones, I believe, do float off into space or something very bizarre in Age of Sigmar, which probably makes no sense. I haven't looked into it too much because my childhood was Warhammer Fantasy, so it's like having my soul ripped out of my body. So if the Lizardmen player wins, they're not from this world. I missed the sexy dog face. What's up, A-Move? How's it going, dude? Someone on Mars. See, I think Poison Ducky's got the better look here. So look at our glorious build. How can you not root for this? Let us attack on this left-hand flank.
Battle ready.
Battle ready, Shades. Let's pop you guys in the trees.
Dark Elves.
Oh, actually, what am I doing? We can Vanguard, of course. So let's get here. Have our knights close behind so we can charge up.
Sorceress of Grund!
And we've got our big old 2 distractions. I did put you on a horse, didn't I? Yes, I did. Perfect. I am the master. Alright.
Cold ones.
There we go. Everyone is in groups. I'll wait for my opponent to start. We are outnumbered pretty heavily here. 1,000 enemy troops. Oh no! Oh no, we might be coming up against a skink build, which is certainly not something I prepared for here. I am definitely prepared for taking on more large dinos, but at the same time, Helibron and the Hydra will be very effective at taking out the skinks. Yes, a move. You're coming back for the World Championship. Awesome, man. Peace out, Logic Man. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. For those who don't know, Logic is in fact my housemate and does stream Total War himself. He streams legendary campaigns and so forth, so feel free to go check him out. His name is Logic. So let's fall back with you. Say hello with you. And let's whip around the flank. So it looks like we do have a big fat Lord Mazdamundi. Nom nom nom. We are certainly going to be trying to munch our way through him.
Setting forth! Dealing death!
Dealing death. We have horned ones as well.
Dealers in death.
So Lord Mazdamundi wants to tussle.
Cain's wrath!
Let's see if we can catch them now. This is the problem with cold ones. Cold ones are very slow, at least for cavalry concerned. But let's mark off Mr. Fine Mazdamundi.
Dark Elves.
Let's actually just focus the Saurus Warriors if my opponent doesn't want to tussle. See if we can get rid of them quite quickly.
Eager for blood!
Battle ready.
Can we do this? Okay, probably not.
Suffering for all.
Let's cancel that for now.
It is done. Carnage awaits.
Let's outrun that.
To destruction.
Okay, my opponent is going to cancel it though.
Kill
A little bit of mind game, just whip you guys into the flank for now.
Advancing.
Okay, if we get hit by one bad banishment, it is literally game over.
Onwards to
So we
murder.
need to be very careful.
On to
Okay,
slaughter.
it's going to net one unit, which is fine.
Advance, Druki.
Catch them! Senlu!
Oh, okay. If you want to do that, that's fine.
Terror and death.
Slash kill.
Outright and aha!
Kind of gone for a Leroy Jenkins approach here with his horned ones. And oh, look at the damage! Look at the damage! Oh, that is disgusting.
Run.
That is disgusting. And that unit of very expensive horned ones is dead. Although he is going to hit me with a nice little...
Cold
I'm
one.
going to push for it. Nice little cast there.
Moving out.
So the problem here, of course, is going to be
Onwards
those
to
rather
murder.
pesky chameleon skinks.
Now!
Merciless warriors.
Shades. Carnage awaits.
Cool, so managed to avoid that. That's rule number one here.
Forward.
Advancing.
Around the flanks.
Orders understood. Going.
Understood.
Forward.
Winds rise! Cut! Hack! Slash!
Dealers in death.
Moving out.
Eager for battle. Carnage awaits.
Okay, he's going to nail us down. That's fine.
Slay them.
Continue to shoot the Mazda.
Nagarothi. Hack. Cut.
Druki, forward.
Helibron! Cain! Hear me!
Cold ones.
Battle ready.
There's got a lot of chameleon skinks in this build.
Aria! Aria! Aria!
Cold ones.
We are ready.
Okay, we are lighting up Mazdamundi right now, which is good news for us.
Perfect.
Die, last
Oh god, you can tell I don't use her too often. Down ourselves? Yeah, okay.
Lord of Murder!
Look out. Enemy spy.
Hold back the enemy here. We may just be able to assassinate Mazdamundi, which should be the perfect thing for us. Assassinating Mazdamundi is really no easy task. Assassinating Mazda is an absolute pain in the butt. Let's see how much damage that can do. They are quite compact here. Maybe our weakness here if we cannot finish off Maz. We're getting a ton of firepower into him right now.
With pleasure!
Battle calls! Forward!
To
Okay, we
murder!
have a very healthy Hydra as
Sorceress
well.
of Grund!
Nagorothi! Pull back!
Well, it looks like he may have survived.
Shades! Slash! Kill!
Going! Move!
Which is a
Yes.
big, nasty problem for us. Yeah, I think all these chameleon skinks will be the death of us,
Battle
unfortunately.
ready. Advance! Druki!
Carnage awaits!
Come on, do your breath attack.
My power is
Do it.
yours! Come, Bailey!
We are ready!
Cool.
Blood for Cain! We
Finish these guys off if we can.
I will!
Advance! Druki!
Shut the chameleons.
Command!
Managed to coming back with 500 health, a huge deal.
Eager for battle!
Hellebron! To battle!
Going! By your command! Murder awaits!
Forward! On!
Now, if
to
it comes
battle!
too close back to the battlefield, we can just kill him.
End them!
Try and isolate my opponent's troops for now. Let's finish off them.
Advance! All shall suffer!
Oof, we done big damage to that Saurus there.
Hellebron!
I've not really been using her buffs. I really should have looked over them a little bit more because I'm worried about rampaging all my own troops.
Blood!
If I'm being honest.
Grant! Fulfilling orders!
Things are going relatively well apart from the chameleon skink threat, which is obviously a huge deal, but they do have to deal with a Hydra, which can of course regen a lot of this up. Let's
Onward!
get some snip shots if we
Orders
can.
understood!
Shades!
Hack! Cut!
Kill everything!
Kill everything without a beard. I mean, kill everything that without
Powerful!
an elf ear. Let's say hello to chameleon skinks.
No survivors!
Nagorothi! Die, weaklings!
Carnage awaits! Blood for Cain!
Bring him down! Bring him down! Bring him down! Well, like King Theoden.
Going!
Forward!
On! To battle! Forward! Forward! Going! Shenlu!
By Cain! Glorious destruction!
So that's going to rampage one of my own troops. That one rampages myself, I believe. So let's pop. Oh no, that can rampage me. Oh no. Oh well.
Blood!
We may lose her here because she's just going to Leroy Jenkins into those chameleon skinks, but that's not the actual end of the world.
Ready!
Pull back!
Shades!
Advancing!
Finish you off.
Murder!
Somehow those horned ones are still fine, so they are relatively elite.
Attack!
Let's pull back with you. Eventually he's got to run out of ammunition, right?
We are ready!
Fingers crossed, please. So we're still being swarmed here a little bit.
Hellebron! Spreading despair!
Shades!
Cool, let's move on to the next unit.
Blood for Cain!
Sorceress of Grund! Sethai! Cain, lead me!
Try and push these guys wide with the Hydra if we can.
Servant of Hecate! Setting forth!
Try and break their leadership maybe. Some of my opponent's forces may break. The greatest Dark Elf build in history has claimed victory. Yes, Shades. That was an interesting build. I don't know if this is considered cheesy or just kind of cool. Oh my god, the shades. 3,200 damage value here, 11,000 damage dealt, 6,000, 8,000, 7,000. They were obviously the MVPs, using the COD ones and Dark Rise to plug those gaps. War Hydra as well, just tanking a lot of shots. And Hellebron not doing too bad herself. Pretty fun stuff. Of course, nothing on my opponent's build is going to get great value apart from the chameleons. Some of them getting some pretty hefty stuff, others struggling a little bit. The rest of the build was a little bit, kind of, I suppose, countered by me pulling them apart. We shall fight in the shades. Yeah, if they don't have enough to kill the Hydra, it's kind of over. I was tempted to chase down Mazda with the caster. My one worry there, Eli, is Mazda hits like an absolute truck. So if he rallies there, if he gets one good hit on that caster, because elves are very squishy, the caster's broken off the field and Hellebron was probably going to die, so I don't want to have all my leadership kind of wiped off the field. Can we get Imric on horseback? Sure, let's go for it. So guys, if you want to try to stream snipe me, please press find match now, and you'll be facing the mighty Imric on horseback. Duck! Quack! Yes, yes, geese. Elfbeard. It feels weird seeing the Ruination of Cities actually working. Yeah, I think a lot of people is going to be coming back from the World Tournament. I agree, Poison Ducky. It's very exciting. When I tell you, like, a lot of content creators are involved in this World Championships, a lot are. There's all the big guns, all the experienced ones, you know, Turin's there, Darv's there. I'm not sure if Air of Carthage is getting involved, but I assume he will be. Milk and Cookies Total War's getting involved, Party Elite's involved, and a lot of the smaller channels like myself, Happy Puppy and so forth, are also getting involved in the action. Hello, man. What's up, Arian? Hope you're a good man. Please do try to stick to English, though, where possible in the chat. Thank you. If anyone could link my, how about some Tomb Kings? We can get some Tomb Kings after, so let's go High Elves, then Tomb Kings. I think that sounds like some good fun. So we had a couple of wins, a couple of losses, had our butt spanked a little bit as well, but you know, that's all in the fun of the quick battles. You're from Iran. Awesome, man. Hope you do enjoy. Imric is such a beast on horseback. I'm not used to using him on horseback, personally. I more use him on the big dragon. I think if you go Imric, you go hard or you go home. But we'll see how he does fare. So I'm just looking back at, like, oh, that build. I could stream snipe you and still lose in epic fashion. Don't worry. No worries, Jamie, man. It's all about having fun. So it looks like we've bugged out, unfortunately, here. So let's go for that again. I'm just going to hop straight into it because I want to check it's not a Steam issue and it is just going to load in. I don't have to restart the game. Found much. Fingers crossed. Is it going to work? Kaboom! Oh no. What do you be doing, Total War? Hey, there we go. Oh no, we're up against Samurai! Or one of the Samurai guys, I assume. Hey! Samurai Tim. The reason I have... Let's see if I know him. Phantom, apparently, as well. Not sure who you are, bud, but... Welcome, welcome. We are going to, of course, straight out the gates, Knights of Caledor. We're not scared. Imric comes for you. And yes, it is. Just a heads up, you are on stream. Just give me a little heads up, seems like a nice dude. So Imric on a horse. His horse doesn't indeed come with its own name. He looks really awesome as well on his mighty steed. We're still going to bring all his buffs, of course. We are Imric. And do we need a life caster? Because normally, if you pick Imric, you have to bring a life caster. It's like a necessity, right? But maybe we don't have to this time. I think maybe... If we're going up against Bretonnia, a burning head would be really lovely on the peasants. Ho ho! Hopefully he's excited to play. So, tell me the channel. Oh, a rubber duck of war. Hopefully he doesn't stream snipe, but it's not too much. I don't take these type of streams too seriously. So if he does, it is no, not a big problem. Deathcaster could be good here though. just Spirit Leech in and Faerbunian Knights if he is indeed going to be going for the forces of Bretonnia. And maybe we can try and harass the back lines in other ways. Although, let's bring Purple Sun just for the fun of it. So I don't often play this matchup. What are you guys recommending? What are you feeling? I feel like we have to match the enemy cavalry at least slightly here. Dark, why do you keep yelling Dark Petersburg? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're doing. Unless you're talking to Poison Ducky. Perhaps. You ran to Von Carstein. Von Carstein's a very good player, man. No, I thought this was a Hand Samurai, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. So, how do we want to play this, guys? We could try Phoenix Guard. I could see them doing okay. So if you guys have any suggestions. Silver and Guard is one of the suggestions I see written down. So let's get a couple of units of them. Nice bastion of them. A couple of Rangers as well to push into the line. And I think, honestly, 2 bolt throws may not be the worst decision here. We can maybe play this a little bit defensively. Because I feel like the bolt throws are going to be good at countering trebuchets, which are probably quite a common pick here. I don't play High Elves terribly often, as you may have gathered. I used to actually, when I first started, they were probably my second best faction. Let's get a couple of Reavers to pressure the back line. And get Rahagra's Pride, maybe. So we've got a little strike force of Imric, the Fireborn, and Rahagra's Pride. We have Silver Guard and Rangers. I don't know if we have enough to protect 2 bolt throwers. Especially up against the mighty Bretonnia. So we might have to cut one and replace it with another unit that we can fall back upon. And we have no archers as well, which is obviously very rare for a High Elf force. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, nice little stretch. How long have we been going for, guys? Looks like I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. Damn, this was meant to be like an hour. This build looks badass. It's badass. The question is it good? But I mean, the main thing is that it's badass. That's the that's my go-to. I think we'll go double. We'll just go double or go home. You know, we'll stick some Silver and Guard on them. If the enemy wants to come in, hopefully we'll counter-strike them. I'm just looking forward to using Imric. Good luck, have fun, bud. Hopefully Tim is prepared for the glory of Imric. I really like his colour scheme as well, and the Knights of Calador is just one awesome name. It's incredibly representative, I feel, of Imric. He's incredibly stuck up, so the Knights of Calador just makes him sound like a bit of a knob. But good luck, have fun, you too. Awesome, man. Mighty peasants wait for you. They do. Imagine being an elf. You've dedicated your life to the form of war. I suppose not all High Elves do, but obviously these ones have. Maybe like a Dragon Prince. Your ancestors rode upon mighty dragons into glorious battle. You were taken on their legacy, and you were dragged down by a peasant with a pitchfork. It'd be rather horrible. Unfortunately, such things do happen in the Warhammer realm. I mean, it could be worse. You could be exploded by a slan, I suppose, turned into a vampire, killed and resurrected as a zombie. There's plenty of stuff. One thing that always does surprise me a little bit is why do the undead only resurrect humans? Like, they're always human zombies. You know, they're never like, I'd resurrect, I don't know, a load of giants or the ogre kingdoms. I mean, maybe it takes more magic to raise, you know, larger creatures from the dead, and perhaps that's why we don't see it terribly often. Yeah, Fireborn can be pretty good now. We've gone a little bit risky because we have Imric and Fireborn and no healing, but healing is for the weak, of course. Death is for the strong, which is our Spirit Leech tactics, which again, going to be used on Knights for the most part. We do have a big Purple Sun as well in case my opponent does decide to blob up. I'm going to have to play this relatively defensively as well. So I think after this game, guys, we're going to do Tomb Kings, and then probably one more game after that. So do let me know in the intervals, there we go, intervals, which faction you would like me to play at the death as well. But yes, it's going to be some glorious stuff. What a map. One thing that I must say about Warhammer, I haven't said this in quite a long time, this game looks fantastic. It's the game which actually made me buy a computer, because I was a PlayStation gamer before, I suppose. I wasn't really a gamer even that much, didn't play terribly often. But Warhammer, just the aesthetic, the design, the gameplay, it's kind of what dragged me in. So if any of you guys are out there, you know, maybe watch a lot of Total War but don't play it, that does happen quite a lot actually, surprisingly. I highly recommend getting involved. It's such a good time. It's a steep learning curve, my player, but it's worth it. Oh, Optimus Pine. I enjoyed Game of Thrones. I know a lot of people hated the last season, but I'm a massive fan of the previous stuff. I didn't think it wasn't terrible. Just a lot of plot holes, but I still enjoy movies with plot holes if they're fun. Have they raised zombie dragons? They do bring back dragons, but where do they get the dragons from? Because they don't ever go to Ulthuan or anything, do they? But I suppose, I think Empire actually do have some dragons. I think on tabletop, Karl Franz could ride a dragon. That could be complete garbage, and I could be completely wrong. But I feel like he rode a dragon.
Without fail, we will obey.
It was like the Imperial Dragon, it was called. So I feel like they have at least one. I wonder how they tame it, like what the lore is behind that. I'm sure there's a few guys in chat who know a little bit more about the lore than myself.
We will obey. Prince Imric.
Okay, let's get a nice little close-up of Imric though. So you don't get to see him on horseback terribly, but look how majestic and badass he is. His horse is so cool. The white armor plating, like trying to mimic the appearance of a dragon, is very, very, very badass. The only problem with this, he's relatively squishy still, and can get pinned in, unfortunately, by the enemy. But we'll have to see how he performs. Let's keep the Rahagus Pride a little bit back as well. And is there any trees we can hide in? Doesn't look like it, so I think... Ooh, hello. Does this count as woods? Can we hide in any of these? It looks like it's just shrubberies. So I'm going to deploy one unit right in the corner.
Yes.
And this one we'll just whip onto a flank.
Fireball.
Let's go here for now. Rahagus Pride can chill in the back, and we'll decide where to put you a little bit later.
It shall be done.
Let's go a little bit higher and tighter with the Rangers.
We will obey.
We
will obey. It will be done. For duty.
Let's put our Rangers in the front line. I like a stalwart kind of shield wall in the front line normally. One, because it's really aesthetically pleasing, but I think Sylvan Guard are going to be more useful on the flanks here, trying to fend off cavalry and so forth. So we've got a nice little kind of box build. So let's pop all of you guys into a group. Let's take you out.
It shall be done. For duty.
Behind.
Eagle Claw.
You in a group. You in a group. So one thing I really like about Imric, guys, which some people may not know, so he has the Lord of Dragons, which is a hex ability. Lasts 22 seconds, pretty decent amount of time. But I see almost everyone use this as like a Hunter of Champions effect. So they go after a big enemy character, drop it on them, nuke their stats, and go in for the kill. What I personally love doing with Imric is he hits hard enough anyway. He's going to kill 99% of lords in the game. So what you do is, say you're flying over, I don't know, a Sephiroth the Everwatcher, right, for the Force of Chaos, and the Summoners of Rage are lurking nearby, ready to counterpunch you. What you do is, you actually pop this down, because it's not just for characters, it's also for units. You put it on the Summoners of Rage, and you charge them instead. You charge the unit which would have countercharged you, and deal with them first. And I think that's why Imric is actually quite powerful and a little bit underrated. He's very glass cannon, however, still, I don't think he's super competitive, mainly due to all the other good options the High Elves have, but... Let's let our opponent know we are ready. Golden Eagle, what's up, man? They found an egg and raised it. Awesome. Is there any theories of where it came from? Anytime I hear the word shrubbery, I immediately think of Monty Python. Are the lions a theme pick, or do you find them good? Well, I actually don't hate the lions. I think they're rather niche. I think here the main idea for them is really going to be bringing the Mighty Roar to lower the leadership and try to help swing some key engagements with the Fireborn. So in reality, they actually should be deployed a little bit here. Can be trying to work as a kind of helpful unit alongside the Dragon Princes. So, no trebuchets, glorious stuff. We do have a load of very expensive knights, however, which is going to be pretty scary. And then we have the King up in the skies and double Paladin. So he's probably looking to assassinate Imric from the air. Let's push forward a little bit here.
Understood.
So we're going to want to start immediately just picking away at the knights, as we are going to be overrun by cavalry. Not sure what to do with these Illyrian Reavers. They're probably just going to have to wait over there till the late game and try to hammer home at the men-at-arms. We should be able to deal with them relatively well. So let us just start popping some shots where possible, and we're going to get nice and tight with our spearmen.
Quickly now!
Forward.
He doesn't have a caster, I've just realised. Pretty useful for us.
Acknowledged.
So we're actually going to Spirit Leech the units rather than the characters for now, I think. I think that's a better idea. Just to try and kill models. Because otherwise we're just going to get swarmed and overwhelmed. It's a little bit risky with us. Go, go, go. Cast and run. Cast and run. I don't want those paladins to catch me. Okay, run, run, run.
Going abroad.
Move! Without fail! A glorious challenge!
It is done. I go then.
Cool, and some decent damage here to the Knights of the Lion-Hearted.
Eagle claw.
Continue to shoot them down. Good luck, I bet that you will win. Oh no, man, have the confidence, dude. I lose all the time. Like, all the time.
Spearman!
It's
Illyrian Reavers!
certainly not the end of the world if you come up against me.
We advance!
Orders.
Shielding decent damage to these Knights here.
Acknowledge!
Push forward with
Assyrian willing.
you. I'm a little bit worried about leaving ourselves a bit open. We're going to have to probably pull even tighter here.
Yes!
It will be done.
Okay, these guys are actually just going to charge into there when you get here. He's really trying to whip around the flanks where possible.
One mage.
Let us go this way.
Men Louis! Araya, Men Louis!
Assyrian willing! Assyrian guides us!
We advance.
Move! Master of battle!
Cool.
Dragon Prince! Battle
You guys
calls!
here for now. Pull back with
Moving
you.
To the fray.
We await! Loyal! The dragons roar!
Now, this is the problem. Imric is going to get absolutely
Crown Prince moving. Fury
hammered.
of the Forge God!
which is fine.
For the king! Asa,
As
forward!
long as we fall back in good order.
Awaiting orders.
Okay,
Without
pinning you.
I accept.
Drop that down. Yeah, Imric. Oh,
Simon, hear
Imric,
me.
survive.
Asa,
Live, Imric, live. Yeah, this
Prince
character
Imric.
goon squad may be a bit of a problem
At
for
once.
us.
I will go!
Let's try and get in on them. Let's keep Imric alive.
Asa, withdraw! For duty! Orders
Top up
received.
throws may finally be shut down.
Yes.
They did a good job. Let's try to finish off this unit of knights.
Winds of magic rise.
Following orders!
Let's pull back. Imric just needs to live. That's
Taking
his only
position.
job.
Death to all!
But because it's not his dragon, he doesn't obviously have the mass to really pull through this.
For Assyrian!
And even though all these characters are in like amongst spears and relatively
Prince
elite
Imric.
ones as well in the form of Silver and Guard, it just doesn't matter. You
Here's
don't
the-
have the kind of punch to push through the enemy armor like that. Let's hop back on this.
Acknowledged.
Setting forth.
Asa!
Oh, Imric, run, run,
Lord, send me!
run! Flee, flee for your lives.
Eternal defenders!
Spellcaster. Effua. Bend to my
We
will.
need that roar active. So we're
Sent
just
by
gonna keep
the
darting
forge.
around.
Without fail.
You guys back on your artillery pieces.
For Ulthuan.
Let's just start
You're
shooting them down.
fair.
I will claim it!
We're having to stay in combat where we don't really want to, just to try and whittle down these paladins.
Lakoi Soraya.
Attack! Oriole!
Making my way.
Okay, we're keeping him alive for now, but it looks like he's going to be doing a drive-by. I really want to break the leadership of these paladins as quickly as possible.
Following Efua.
So I need that raw back on the line.
Glory is mine. Behold as I march. For our ancestors.
Let's do a little dart that way.
Moving.
There we go. Okay, that's good. We're going to slow all of this down as well. This is perfect. So now one of the paladins is pretty much dealt with.
It will be done.
Get you over here, just deal with them. Imric continue to dance.
I will claim it.
Let's just lower one of the paladin skills.
The
Whip back with
glory
you.
of Imric, sent by the forge.
Let's really try and kill these paladins. Even chuck Imric into the midst.
Acknowledged. Arthur.
It's a bit of a blob fight, but I just don't want these paladins to escape.
Loyal.
Have we just forgotten some troops? No, we're not too bad so far.
Prince Imric. Taking position.
Moving out.
The crown prince ascends. Lakai. Acknowledged. Understood.
Okay, we're going to try and pull back. Try to shatter the paladins if possible.
We will obey. The dragon tamer. Might of the volcano. Fireball. Death to all. Behold as I march.
Asir Mage. Wielder of the
Cool.
winds. Going.
And the king's still
onward.
going to be a pain in the butt,
It will be
honestly. I've seen King Leon carry,
Master of battle.
and we just can't
I
use
seek
Imric.
glory.
It's just too
Orders
risky.
received.
Let's try and hunt down the king. Get some far cheaper units to hunt off the paladins.
Sends me.
Battle awaits.
Let's just really try and kill one, finish it off for good.
Louis.
You guys can stay there and fight.
Louis.
Loyal.
Let's get you guys back in the action as well. Hunting down peasantry.
To the fray.
And bring you guys over for good
Dragon
measure.
Prince.
Ulfwan Mage.
King and country.
Cool.
Defend order.
Really pinning the king if we can.
Eradicate them. By Alariel.
Making my way.
Blessed by war.
Ooh, our men are getting slightly overrun here as well.
Duty calls.
To the fray.
Let's
My
rotate
power is
round if
yours.
we can.
Without fail.
Finn's doing pretty good.
Challenge.
Calling the winds.
Seal.
It shall be done. Spearman,
Bring you guys back.
forward!
Going abroad.
He's going to come in for the snipe again. Oh,
For the king!
he's actually going for my castle.
Forward. I
Which
go
is
then.
not a bad idea at all. Those spirit leeches late game are going to be big trouble.
Scythe
It looks like we
on,
should be able to save them.
Seeking the foe.
As you say.
Then Reavers,
By
let's
Alariel.
just bring
Understood.
you guys over there. Cool. Apparently one of the bolt... I swear I saw a bolt thrower just fire by somehow.
Moving out.
Let's go this way. We're trying to catch the king with the lions again.
Setting forth.
So let's slow him down. Let's get everyone onto him.
Following Efua.
Apart from any...
I be praised.
It will be done.
Let's get you guys back here.
Acknowledged. As you say.
Cool.
Fireball.
High
Cool.
Mage. Forward. Moving out.
He doesn't want to turn and face this.
Good duty.
Okay, let's collapse onto his remaining troops if possible. Ranger's doing a good job just chewing.
Surian.
Chewing more and more.
Advance.
Let's get the fireball out of there.
Go. I will go. Spearman.
You
Forward.
back here as well. Let's just collapse over on this side. Pop the rangers all the way over here.
Make Ultron proud. A superior vantage. Setting forth.
We're obviously going to continuously cycle charge, but that's fine.
Prince Imric.
We should be able to clear up the rest of his build relatively soon. Just overwhelm these men-at-arms and really break them.
Spellcaster.
Death comes.
So he survived. Imric has
Glory
survived
is
so
mine.
far. That is true. Let's really hammer home this side. Take the Cheapling Reavers to hunt down routing troops.
As you say.
Just take you to chase off them. If he comes after the Lin Reavers, that's fine.
To battle.
Awaiting orders.
Cool.
Efua.
So this should be enough, you would hope, to deal with the king. We have a lot of anti-large troops left in the Sylvan Guard forces.
Without fail.
Oh, look at that. Eagle Claw boat throw crews chasing off pole arms. Love it. Okay, he's going to float over here. That's fine. It's, we can die over here.
Prince Imrich. Understood.
Try to save some of our troops.
Winds of magic rise!
It shall be done. For Assyrian.
Let's bring you guys over. How much is Spirit H? 8. Okay.
Illyrian Reavers.
Let's get back to our infantry force. We don't want to get kind of stuck away from them.
The winds.
Without fail. Loyal. Understood. Lacoy.
Q.
For duty. Loyal. Utter. Forward.
He popped Sword of Crane a little bit earlier. He's popped Lion Shield, standing ground. Right, so he's going to come in for the final assault here.
Going. I go then.
As you say. Forward. Acknowledge. I seek glory.
Let's try and slow him down if we can, so he can't escape this time. Let's pop that. Pop Lord Dragons on him.
The Knight of Calador.
Ulfwan Mage.
Without fail.
That should, hopefully, be enough.
Onward.
Let's see. Yeah, my Roar, Lord of Dragons.
It shall be done.
Seeking the foe.
For order.
Let's put out the Fireball, maybe do some cycle charging. We shouldn't really need to, but you
Going
never know.
abroad.
GG. Not 100% convinced yet. Until the king's dead, I'm always a little bit like,
Ulfwan
eh.
Mage.
He is very powerful.
It will be done. Law sends me.
Making my way.
It will be done. As you say, we will obey.
Setting forth.
I will claim it. A superior vantage.
If he runs away, he's just going to keep running away and healing up, I guess.
Yes. Seeking the
Sorry
foe.
guys, this might be a bit of a grindy scrap, this one.
As you say.
Just keep attacking him as he's running. I'll try and turn and fight while we don't have the rest of our troops here. We should be able to swing in pretty quick.
Ulfwan Mage.
I will go.
Yeah, we can just set up for another Lord of Dragons, I guess.
High Mage.
Okay, this morale's getting a little low. Let's hit him with a Spirit Leech now as well.
Louis. Araya, men Louis.
Raw still has 30 seconds left. Can we get on top of any of these again? Don't think we have enough troops.
For duty.
Oh my god.
For the king.
It's still just going.
Going.
I have to change this roster. Yeah, it worked pretty well. There we go. So GG's to my opponent. Let's go. Horse Imric. So, apologies for whoever wanted to see Imric in action. He basically spent the entire time hiding. But he hid very well. If he had gone up in the skies, we definitely would have lost, because of course we didn't have anything to support him up there, and the Paladins and the King Leon Leoncoeur would have torn him to shreds, but of course we wouldn't have brought this exact build if he was up in the skies. Rangers did a good job just clearing through the chaff, and yet the Lions performed relatively well, as did the Firebomb. They are a very expensive unit, however, but yeah, the Mass Silvern Guard combined with the Mage, who did some good damage from the gate, and the Eagle Claw Bolt Throws as well, putting pressure on the Cavalry. You can see the Cavalry got very little work done, apart from this unit of Grail Knights. The other two certainly did not pay for themselves. The Men-at-Arms were a little bit of a problem, but the Paladins were dealt with relatively early on with that lovely surround. No Lifecaster really cost unfortunate Tim here. If he'd taken out one Paladin, I understand wanting to win the air game, especially after I taunted him saying I'm going to bring Imric to the fray. But yeah, taking out a Paladin and adding in a Lifecaster could have been absolute game-changing. That king is so tanky. Grail Knights are magic enough. No magic. Bold move. Yeah, I agree. PSK, burn that heretic duck, burn it. I've changed, Optimus Prime, I've changed my ways. I still play my PS4 though. I actually just like all games. I don't really mind what it's on. I don't understand the war, the war between Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. I'm just like, if you have fun, does it matter? Probably not. Blob for the blob gods, yes. The badass build worked. It did indeed. So guys, if you are trying to stream snipe me, this is maybe your last opportunity. We might do 2 games. And we'll probably do 2 more, so. But yeah, press find match now if you are trying to stream snipe. And actually, we'll do 1 more match, and then we'll do a free-for-all to end out the stream. I think could be rather fun. And after this match, once again, we'll go through the World Championship stuff. So I apologise if you've already heard the announcements, but I'm going to do it again anyway, because that was the main idea of this stream, to kind of push it out to more people, so people can understand it. Yeah, Sylvan Guard held well. They did a good job. Whoever recommended Sylvan Guard, they had fun. It's not army losses because King Leon Lunker Lords in general are a huge part of balance of power. I mean, if he'd honestly managed to snipe out Imrik at any point and the mage, I could have been in big trouble because terror rousing could have kicked in. Hopefully, though, the Sylvan Guard been a bit more elite than your average warrior, would have been able to hold the line for at least a decent amount of time. We are up against Arian? No, he's going Tomb Kings. No. Okay, so we can't go Tomb Kings. Maybe I'll go for them in the free-for-all. Who haven't we seen yet? Ooh, we could go for like a Skaven Rush build, or a Skaven Full Eshin build. Could be really good fun. We may struggle to clear Chaff, but if we do something like Clan Eshin, go with Deathmaster Snickich. Of course, bring an Eshin Sorcerer. There we are. What are we going to do to clear out the chaff, though, in an Eshin build? Of course, mortars and stuff normally could work well. We'll bring Brittle Bones. Actually, yeah, we'll still bring Brittle Bones, even though we're going to bring multiple expensive spells. Let's bring... Nah, neither of those two. Cool stuff. So, full Eshin. We definitely want to see some Triads in here, of course. Let's get the Ishka's Triads, as well as a couple of units. Let's get some Death Runners. Of course, we have to get the Vixen's Death Squad. Now, these guys will be able to chew through chaff, but they are relatively squishy in their own right as well. And then let us get a ton of Gutter Runners. Get 4 units of those bad boys. Now, we are going to struggle up against mass, of course. Or like just mass waves of troops, but we'll have to make do where possible. And I honestly think, to round this out, we'll just get another unit of Death Runners. Look at this build. This is what dreams are made of. We get some Light Runners on top of that. Have you ever seen a more well-balanced, perfect, good-looking build? Oh. I just get 20-minute fight Tomb King versus Skaven. Frot was unkillable, but I had Forest to get some Casket Doom. Here there is no Forest. No Frot here. Don't worry. So I've played this guy quite a few times before. I think I've met him in tournaments as well, actually. But he's certainly not ready for the magic which is about to hit him. Dowie. Oh, I forgot Dowie as well. I don't have Total War Warhammer 2, but I want to buy it. Ruben, look into my eyes. I don't think my camera's quite small right now, so look into my eyes. Do it. Do it. It's really worth it, honestly. Even if you just play campaign, there's so... I put a stupid amount of hours into this game, and it really is as fun as it looks. It is a little tricky to master if you haven't played an RTS game before, which is real-time strategy, but if you've played Age of Empires and similar games, you'll pick it up very quickly. But the best way to learn it, honestly, is just to get your hands dirty and start playing it. Of course, YouTube videos help. I do guides, and just watching multiplayer battles in general can get you into it. But the real only way to learn is to play yourself. He was a tournament player, but not seen him around for a bit. It's awesome. Yeah, Tomb Kings could be a problem. Poison Wind Moors are really powerful, but I'm just going for a funny build here. Yeah, normally in this matchup, I would probably go for maybe even Avalanche Mortars, just to annihilate any Tomb Guard on the field. Mortars in general are very good, but you do have to worry against you Shopty Great Bows in that situation, so maybe bring in some Warplock Jezzails or other long-range units to harass such creatures, or constructs I should say, might be worthwhile as well. There, here we are. on the glorious Troll Country. A beautiful map that I normally do on my streams as well. It's a real close quarters affair, real bloody and gritty straight out of the gate. But I am looking forward to it. Here we go. So of course, our full build is going to start behind the enemy because we're no fools. We are no fools. Of course, Eshin has arrived. So, oh god, this is going to be so hard to deploy. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, we could deploy more in a corner or right in the front face of the enemy. But now, this is the way. This is the way. If you're going to go full Eshin, you've got to just pop up behind the enemy. We're formed battle lines as the battle starts. So that's our front line. This is our secondary line. Put you in there as well. And you. So hopefully, if he blobs up with elite infantry, the Black Whirlwind, that well-known powerful vortex spell, shall save us. It's actually not bad if you overcast it. It actually does a decent amount of damage. And get you some really awesome stuff. And it's got a really cool animation. Oh, you're Total Warhammer 1. Oh, then Ruben, you'll be perfect, man. You'll be set. There's a lot of cool factions. I would definitely recommend, obviously, the base game. Get you 4 factions, so that is the best DLC straight away. And then just play around with all the new factions, see what you enjoy, see what suits your playstyle, and pick up DLCs from there. I do actually have all the DLCs myself. Obviously, because I do cast it on YouTube, you kind of need them. It gives you myself a bit of game knowledge. I try and play with a multitude of factions, not just 1 or 2 as well. So I've actually been really enjoying... I haven't played them super recently, but I haven't played too much of the game super recently. But I really enjoy Vampire Counts now, which I never thought I would say. I only use them in a few matchups, because I'm not very good with them yet. But Vlad brought me over to the dark side there. Yes, yes, you fool of a Took! You thought you could ambush me. Well... So what do we have? Team Prince this side. Well, there's a Horseman. Horseman gonna be a big problem. Apart from that, looks like he's got an elite Tomb Guard. So Tomb Guard and a load of cavalry. Probably some sneaky snakes. I don't say it's Lord either, so it's probably got stuff hidden amongst all the trees here. So we'll try and crash down on one flank as quickly as possible. Let's instantly get our Death Squads up into action. Let's just pound down this one if we can. Let's whip the Death Runners over to this side. Cool, so we're just going to try to nuke some units, if possible. Cool, let's get our slingers launching as well. Oh, don't you dare Spirit Leech poor Snicketch. He can't handle it. He's too weak. Okay, let's get the Death Squad over here as well. Cool, we've annihilated that unit. Let's move across. Hello, Tomb King, my old friend. Although Tomb King is not often picked.
I don't move. Move. Good master.
Put some pressure down. Let's try and bog down the enemy if we can. This is a messy blob from us, but I love it. Let's get you guys going here. Battle runners, let's target the stalkers if we can. Pop you back here. Unfortunately, we don't have a really good target for our mighty awesomeness. Looks like he's going to be playing the kite game with his sneaky snakes, which is a good way of doing it, actually. We've kind of extended in some areas, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's go off that Tomb Prince of the Death Master. Over here we're struggling because he's brought a ton of cavalry. I'm gonna nuke this guy. Death Master Snicketch, Toby versus the Tomb Prince. Let's go. Let's try and pull back our gut runners a little bit if we can. Looks like he's fine. Cool, yeah, we've dealt with the Tomb Prince, although we are rampaging slightly. So pop that in there for good measure. Cool, we are clearing through the chaff as well of our death squads. Although Deathmaster is now rampaging, he's got a little bit cocky. He's going to be charging directly into some new summoned you shop to, which is not the place for him to be, really. Get you guys back. Charge you in there. Let's try and assassinate that Tomb King if we can. Okay, got back control of the legend. Let's try and fall back with you. This goes tries as well. Let's pull you back this way. We really need to get these horsemen off the field. Let's pop over to this side. Pop back with you. Cool. Let's give this a go. Guys back. Save you from it. Let's try and assist where we can with them. Oh, look at it! Look at it! In all its glory! Oh, that's beautiful. You're gonna love it.
With purpose.
Okay, it's pretty rough. So all the nasty snakes to deal with, which are going to be a bit of a menace in the night for us, I'm afraid. We've lost most of our ground troops. We've got a few rallying to the cause. Oh, nearly managed to take out his Deathcaster as well. That'd have been super lovely. We are kind of being pushed wide here. There isn't too much we can do about. I think because of that we may end up being a little bit doomed here. Let's try and assassinate his king. Oh no, Snickage! I believed in you. You had the hopes of our people on your shoulders. Tomb Kings out skirmishing Skaven. Who would have thought? For that assassination attempt. Fight to the last man, or the last rat. GG. That was a fun one. The full Etchin build, though, alas, was not to be, I don't think. Yeah, as soon as the Etchin Sorcerer is like, yeah, I got this, charges into hand-to-hand combat, he's just like, nope. Nope. Tomb Kings are the thing Skaven fear the most, no meat. Is your name a reference to Ron Weasley's dad? Not if you're talking to me. My name is in reference to Melon Lord, which is, if you've seen the TV show Avatar, not the film with all the blue people, but the cartoon series from when I was a kid, there's a character called Toph, and she has a real famous moment where she pretends to be this evil character, and she calls herself Melon Lord. And it's like, ha ha ha, I am Melon Lord, and it's awesome. So that's the name of that. Deathmaster Snickage did pretty good considering, and we managed to clear through a lot of chaff with the Death Runners, but of course they're more designed, they're a little bit, I suppose, glass cannon-y in the fact that they can be dragged down by even mid-tier troops, so they didn't have the best targets, and as well, the Death Runners as well didn't have the best day of it either, but the Triads, I thought, overall, did pretty good. Not fantastic, actually. It was mainly the Deathmaster finishing off that Tomb Prince early on, which kind of kept us in the game. The problem here really was those sneaky snakes and the huge cavalry contingent, which, because we're kind of expecting us to go more of a death blob, but it still certainly works well up against the sneaky Eshens. So guys, we are going to be hopping into a free-for-all in just a second, but before then, dun-dun-dun-dun, boom! So the reason we did this stream today, apart from having fun and just having a nice chat with you guys, is that you can enter the Total War Warhammer World Championship. It is a worldwide event. Anyone can play, experienced players, new players, all of that good fun stuff. You don't have to worry too much about time zones and availability. The first few rounds will be round robin, so you'll play multiple opponents, normally ones from your time zone as well, before it moves on to the knockout stage in a more traditional tournament format of, you know, best of threes, best of fives, and so forth. I myself will hopefully be casting a few of these games. I may compete as well. I'm not sure if I can compete and cast, but I'll give it a go and see how it does turn out. Should be some good fun stuff. Basically, all the YouTubers who do make Total War Warhammer multiplayer content are going to be involved in this. It's pretty huge. I'm considering doing some fundraisers as well, because the prize pool is basically going to be donated to from, like, you know, people over the course of its entire longevity. So I may do some fundraising gamers myself. I think Darv is going to as well, so keep an eye out on his channel. And I may ask him if he wants to do like a head-to-head against each other, and we'll like put some money in it or something for the World Championship. But yeah, should be some good fun stuff. We've also got more tournaments coming relatively soon for myself as well. So when we hit 3,000 subs, we're going to do a celebration stream. It is going to be a 4-man tournament. To enter, though, you do need to be a member of the YouTube channel, or a member of the patrons. That's going to be a little bit of a special one. But then after that, we will be coming back to Death Before Dishonor, Season 7, I think. And that's going to be really good fun. And of course, if you've not seen that before, it's basically a season I do every kind of is continuous almost. We take like a couple of weeks break between seasons. Anyone can enter, you yourselves watching this, or if you can indeed enter, compete, and there's normally a prize pool at the end. So let's do free for all quack. So guys, if you do want to do a free-for-all battle here to end out the stream, the lobby is called Free for All Quack, and the password is 123. My cabbages! Yes, Hammond. Imagine someone not knowing Melon Lord. So let's up the people here. Let's go for a free-for-all. And people... Oh, Poison Ducky is on it! Straight in here. So I know people wanted Dowie, but Dowie are dreadful in free-for-alls. But we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We have Hayden's Phone, who I think played last time as well. It's good to see him here. And we have the legendary Warrior Way. Hey. Arian saying that was something else. That was a yeah, that was a really fun battle to end it out on. I am rooting for you to win the World Tournament. I wouldn't put any money on that. I think I would be outclassed quite heavily. But, you know, I do have had some success in tournaments. Have won one before, I think, which was some good fun. Oh no, did it just go quiet, or is that you? Hopefully it's working. Is it all good? Audio seems to be fine. I'm just going to check. The music probably stopped because I came out of the game just to pop up the screensaver and stuff. Smart, good name. Yes, yes. The Night Menace. Hello, I am Samurai Tim, and I've just subbed. Oh, hey, man. Welcome. You had a really cool game earlier. That was some fun stuff. It was a close one. Yeah, it's not bad, I wouldn't say, the spell, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully the sound is good. So we are going to go crack Kudrin, of course, here. We are going to be playing... Oh, we can play on Desert Canyon if the guys want. Cool. So the guys sort themselves out. We have more dwarf competitors. And we're going to do some fun stuff. So we've got Greenskins and the Forces of the Empire here. We're probably just going to bring something a little bit stupid, which we'll be doing now and again for our stream anyway. We don't really need the red room. So let's bring you, and let's go roll Dowie Air Force. So we've got the ultimate crew realistically. So let's get a couple of bombers, and then oh. Okay, if someone else has gone Air Force, we're doomed. But the idea here, the genius idea that you're seeing formulating on the screen, is Giant Slayers, of course, are unbreakable. So they'll hopefully hold the enemy in place and allow the Gyro Bombers to float over top and drop bombs on top of the enemy. It's rather stupid, rather silly, but it's a good way to end the stream, I think. Let us go for that. Cool. Battle for 8 Peaks incoming. Hell yeah. Ready to rumble. So it should be kind of funny. Hopefully the Bombers can pay their weight in gold. It's good now. Yeah, it's probably just because when I pop up the screen saying about the World Championship, I come out of the game so the music stops in the background. Was the bait and switch of Imric against Samurai intentional? Yes. I did not want Imric to get killed. Yeah, basically, in that situation where you know your opponent's going to come into snipe, what you realistically want to do is get Imric alongside some troops, such as the War Lines, who can, one, slow down the enemy, and the Dragon Princes, who have enough mass to pin in those units coming after your character, and then you whip him away, you pin in the enemy, you surround them, you drag them down. Of course, King Leon Kerr, however, has a huge weight behind him, and he can really drag himself free, which we did see my opponent doing to good effect, but the Paladins were then left behind, unsupported, and once we killed both the Paladins, it's much easier to juke with Imric then, because basically, when the King's coming in to land an attack, what you want to do is you don't want to turn around and run away. You want to actually run towards him, because when he swoops down his animation and you actually pass him, it takes him a while to turn around and come back after you. Poison Wind is no fun in free-for-alls, though. Let's just rally up, let the guys know we're good to go when they are. But yeah, so that's my advice anyway on juking character assassinations from the air, is actually you want to go in the direction they are flying. Now, sometimes, unfortunately, they can land right in front of you, and it kind of just like shunts you along the ground and you're about to get annihilated, but that is the risk you do hold. But yeah, apologise to whoever did want Imric. That wasn't a very Imric-y game. He was just basically hiding. But it was fun. It was a good game. Awesome. Looks like we are good to go. Best of luck to these chaps. I think they've all played on the channel before as well, so no one making their debut today. And you guys, this is your last chance, if you haven't already, to give the video a big old thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe as well if you're new around here. We do Total War Warhammer content every single day. We do a battle commentary. I try to stream a couple of times a week as well. Been a little bit slacking on that. We've kind of been doing more one stream a week rather than two, but I'm going to be trying to get that up relatively soon. So yeah, good stuff. So here we are, the glorious... So we might be able to pin in the enemy along the bridge, which could work well with our Unbreakable Slayers, then float over top of our bombers and just rain holy hell down upon them. It's going to be pretty fun stuff. Now, if one of my opponents has also gone for an air build, our gyrocopters are doomed because we have nothing on the ground to support them, and gyrocopters, funnily enough, are terrible in melee, which I'm sure is not going to be a surprise to any of you bad boys. But yes, yes, yes. I think one of my, I think this one might be a map where I did my first ever free-for-all replay as well, because a dragon was floating along here and then swooped up over to slay some foes. So we have other dwarfs in front of us. We definitely do not want to engage with them. We have Poison Lackey's greenskins on this flank, which might not be the worst idea, because, I mean, Poison Lackey is probably memed as well. Skill you there. But, he obviously doesn't really have a decent air force unless he has gone for the mighty Azag. So we're just going to bunch up here for now. Got our groups. Group you separately. Let's take off skirmish mode. Take off skirmish mode and group these guys. So we have 11 bombs on each of these now. If Poison Ducky does have a lot of range, you can pester these guys and shoot them down. But you know, that'd be our own fault, I suppose. The mighty Ungrim is here to deliver justice upon the fallen dwarfs of times long past. So, Hunts Martial Expedition, Crooked Moon. I love all these sub-faction picks by these guys. It is glorious to see. Ready for vengeance. Look at these these contraptions are really cool. You don't get to see Dry Bombers terribly often, mainly because they're not absolutely fantastic, but the Skyhammer bombs do powerful explosions apparently, so we're going to have to see how that does perform. Only has 5 drops, unlike the 11 drops of the regular ones, but I'm sure they more than make up for it for their damage. Missile strength is pretty crazy as well. Way is all set as well. Way's a very good dwarf player, so interesting to see how he does play the Hunts Martial Expedition. Crooked Moon better be ready to feel Dowie Wrath. Hayden's phone here is getting into character. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun, buds. I can't lose if I never join the battle. That is true. They may not get a say in it. I feel like he's going to go full invisible. Oh no, is it just Skirmish Cav? No! No, okay, it's not just Skirmish Cav, but he does have the nasty big gun and some Skirmish Cav. Look at that, the entire build disappearing before our eyes. So the dwarfs have gone for a ton of... Oh my god, the dwarfs have gone for an exact same build as us pretty much, but with Belegar, his own form of slayers, and a load of gyro bombers up in the skies. Oh my god, he's... Oh god, run! Run! His gyrocopters are more elite.
Slayers!
We are going to form ranks here. So it looks like there is only skirmishers here, which is a bit of a problem for us, unless there's a load of sneaky night goblins and so forth, which I expect there to be. So let's float over here, start popping some shots. Let's make sure no one's done anything. No, looks like we're all good. So it looks like the dwarfs really wanna get on with us here. Kind of pushing over, so we probably should have an advantage in the air. So let's actually just go try and snipe out their air. Looks like he's brought 2 Skyhammers. A little bit cheeky, so let's bring back our troops for now.
Rage far, rage fast.
And take the fight to the enemy, then hopefully we can bomb this ground force. And of course, Ungrim, far better combatant than Belegar. So let's hunt these guys down. Cool, we should do some pretty decent work. We do, of course, have a brimstone gun, which is going to pay pretty decent dividends there. So let's go a little bit wide. Might be able to flank him if he's not paying attention. Oh, yes, look at that. Gyrocopter shall fall. Let's target this one next. Now that one's forced back. Oh no, they were going to be sandwiched, guys! The treachery! The greenskins, they betrayed us! Okay, is that other one come back? Not yet. Okay, our slayer's taking a bit of pounding, but this is fine. We're going to fall back to this corner for now. Trying to escape the greenskin menace as well. Let's continue to fall back while we can. It looks like we're going to be forced to engage, actually. So let's hammer home. And let's get our own bombers over here now. So use focus you. Oh my god, it's hard to see who's who. Let's try to get over here. Boom. Hopefully that's more enemy troops than ours, but they're all dwarfs at the end of the day. It's a sad day. Let's continue to go this way. Try and get another one. Bam. Oh, that glorious value. We'll swoop back around. This is not a tricky one. Yeah, boom. Unfortunately, there's a lot of greenskins here now. But we have dealt with most of the enemy. Oh, Ungrim, run! Run. I really don't want to throw away Ungrim like that. That won't do at all. So let's float over here. Let's pop you here. Good stuff. Okay, we have so many bombs to use. Let's go down onto the greenskins over here. Fall back with the rest of our gyrocopters for now. Oh my god, that's going to be... Whatever that is, I don't want any part of it. Let's focus down Belegar as we heroically flee. I think our gyro bombers may be shut down here by the Orc Daka, which is scary. Let's give Belegar the fight he deserves. What we're going to do is hop over here, deal with some of their troops. Let's keep you here fighting Belegar, who has rallied his forces. Some pressure on there. We've done some good damage so far. Oh no, Hellblast Polygon, no! Thought you were a mortar. Let's fall back from there. Cool, we did manage to kill their lord. It looks like Ungrim did fall. Oh no, Ungrim's alive. What am I talking about? Ungrim, he never dies. Ungrim can't physically die. It's too powerful. Oh, look at that glorious damage. Let's see if we can save our lord here. Let's get a nice Vietnam flashbacks, I'm sure, for some of these goblins. Let's fall back. This one is out of everything, so we can send you away. So we're probably going to try and do a long flank on that Hellblaster volley gun. Oh my god, look at this one is hiding. Right, we're going to hide him out of there for now. And hopefully the Empire can take out the greenskin range. Like we're trying to drag them through the Empire forces. So we may be pushed in, unfortunately, to do the Hellblaster. Ungrim's still going like an absolute raid boss here. He's going up against goblins. He's only got 73 health left though, so... No! Don't break! Unfortunately, army losses may set in, which would be a huge blow right now. Okay, so we've wrapped around here. Get a little bit sneaky with you. We still have 11 bombs left on this one. Ungrim! Hold the line! In the name of all dwarf kind. Well, it looks like we are now getting shot. Oh no, we have to land, don't we? Okay, let's try and get as many bombs away as possible. We'll land with this one. Let's charge the nearest Finn, so hopefully morale doesn't break. Oh, I think it's going to break. Let's charge down here for now. I'll try to get back up in the air. Oh, I think I'm around my break now. We've actually taken a pretty decent lead here. Surprisingly, with the ultimate fighting force. Now let's try and get close to some enemy troops. This one is going to be sacrificed in order to allow this one to use up its bombs. It still actually has some. So Sons of Sigma isn't a bad target. Go, go, go! Let's drop as many bombs as we can.
Will do! As you command! Go! Move now! Yes, Lord! Aye! Range far, range fast!
Oh, I might have to go into combat.
Right! Understood, Lord!
And into the glory.
Honored!
Oh, what a glorious end here. Oh my god, a huge comet of Cassandora by way onto the Poison Ducky's forces there, just destroying his entire skirmish corps. Let's try and get out of here. Oh, looks like we are going to break, so I think we're pretty much spent. We do have a dominant lead. However, Wei has just shot up the scoreboards here. Is there enough forces for him to mount a comeback? Of course, I can't see all of Poison Ducky's troops. A lot of them currently are in skirmish mode. Now, the gyrocopter has come back to the fray, but its leadership will probably just continue to drop, I assume, because we have no ground forces. Skarsnik is going to be fleeing for his life, so a close fight here. See if Wei can drag it back. And he's certainly got a chance here. There's a bit of a gap, but of course, if he's the last person fighting, he will gain a big points bonus. So on this left-hand side, we have Night Goblin Archers, 2 units in fact, which are doing some pretty nice damage. Knights of Blazing Sun, gonna go say hello to him, however. Looks like Skarsnik has disappeared as well into the mountains with his sneaky traps. But Gyre Bomber, flying up into the sky. Apparently, we actually revealed Skarsnik, that's kind of funny. Pistoliers have been hit with a fermented fungi, but they've got too much health to rampage here. Sumi and Hayden's phone are both out, but we're still in with a chance here. Come on, Poison Ducky and Wei, drag yourselves to an average victory, please. Nothing crazy. Knights of Blazing Sun are being dragged down here, despite the fact they're shutting down a lot of decent troops. And Snarsnik's still going strong, but it looks like the leadership core of the Greenskins is about to fall to sheer body weight of fire. Wolfheart as well doing some huge damage, and Wei's getting very, very close, guys. This is pretty close. I think he's probably just about going to get it. A big Luminarch shot is about to come in as well. Snarsnik dodging left and right, does get clipped by it, enough to break him, and he is now netted in place. He is certainly doomed at this point, and a Comet of Cassandora on top of Snarsnik to finish him off is a very thematic stuff. And let's see, so he's summoned into the mortal realm. Kaboom! And that Snartik actually dodges it. That's kind of hilarious, but he's dead anyway. Greenskin forces are routing for the field. We still have about a 3,000 point lead, so I think we might have this. Depends how many Greenskin forces are currently still in hiding. And obviously there is some, because currently everything that we can see is broken and running for the hills. So come on! Come on, Ungrim! Oh, those gyrocopters bumping and grinding on each other. Oh yeah. What's up, Madman Dan? How's it going, dude? Let's see. So, it looks like for now, Greenskin forces are still retreating in the distance. I have a gobbo on the edge of the map. That is my mana battery. Oh no, really? He's got a goblin hiding somewhere on the edge of the map. I'm sure he's tracking him over here. But this is going to allow Wade to get a ton of value as well. So it looks like he should be able to finish off this Night Goblin Shaman. And I think he's probably going to get it for the win bonus. Because, yeah, he's only just about 1,000 below, so I think we're going to come second. But to be honest, with a Gyrocopter Air Force, I'm more than happy to finish second there. It's better for you to route than suicide, I think, so that nobody claims the value. I think whoever made you route, or whoever's nearest you route, gets the value. Did Skarsnik fake his death? Oh, God. So, it looks like overall on points, we're actually going to come top, but the last man standing trophy will probably go to Wade, giving him the overall winning. He certainly is the last man standing. He has a huge amount of his force left alive and active, swooping into the late game. Me, Poison Ducky, and Hayden's just beat the snot out of each other early on, which has allowed him to kind of swoop in and get some good value. No, he's dead. There's a goblin hiding somewhere. So we'll have to see how long it takes the Empire forces to find him. But they do have a Celestial Wizard up in the skies. Makes sense to have a Celestial Wizard, of course, on a flying mount, just for thematic reasons. So he's going to have to move a unit into each corner. As soon as he does find this pesky little gobbo, he probably will just instantly break. So these guys are going to float around. Gives me a chance to talk to you guys. As we do close out the stream, of course, this is going to be the last game. I hope you guys have enjoyed all round. Oh, we've discovered one! The Night Goblin Shaman has appeared, charging headlong into some swordsmen. I don't think this Shaman is going to have the best of times when he gets into glorious hand-to-hand combat. Wand of Jet has been popped, but his leadership is already starting to struggle. I don't think Wade's actually noticed yet, which is kind of funny, that his swordsman is running away. I'm coming for you. Lumilark is coming for you. Where'd the Wolfheart go? I swear he was just here right now. Oh, he's got Stalk, of course. So Swordsman now going to be surrounding this poor little goblin. Let's get a nice cinematic view of his death here. He's holding the line relatively well for now. All his friends have run for the hills. But this Goblin Shaman, he reckons he's got a scheme or two in his back pocket to still claim victory. He simply needs to kill every single human living. But in the distance, the mighty Wolfric, or in this Wolfheart, sorry, but in this instance, probably more of a Lurtz situation, is going to come forward to assassinate this poor gobbo. And it looks like he is lining up some magical shots. Swordsman backing away, trying to not give Poison Ducky any more value. And it looks like, no, they're going to poke a few shots. This Night Goblin somehow still holding the line, and then all of a sudden Army Losses kicks in, and he is going to run valiant defeat. Oh no, guys, we didn't do it. We didn't quite manage to win, but still, I'm very happy. We were the top dwarf. That's all that matters. As long as we've got the bragging rights over other dwarfs, it is completely fine in my book. Way coming in and stealing it at the death by a good solid 1,000 points in the end. Very unlucky for my opponent here. He bought a similar build to me, but it just got countered because I had more gyrocopters, mainly this brimstone gun as well, allowing me to trade very effectively up against the enemy. Oh my god! Damage value on the Skyhammer gyro bomber. 5,000 damage value. That is ludicrous. We also have pretty decent damage value, of course, across the board. For all our gyrocopters, unfortunately, the poorer Giant Slayers didn't get the best value themselves. And neither did Ungrim or the Dragonback. We were really carried there. That is insane value from that unit. Well played to Wade for winning the day. Poison Lucky and Hayden's Phone for taking part. That was some really good fun stuff. GG. GG on the free-for-all for sure, man. Thanks for the game. No worries, Poison Ducky. See you guys soon. So guys, hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been a real good fun time. It was a longer stream than expected. But yeah, remember guys, World Championship, all information can be found on the website that I'm going to link now. Apart from that, we have a load of fun stuff coming up on the channel, of course, as always, including hopefully some Clan Wars next week, as well as some more tournament action, as we're getting dangerously close to 3,000 subs, so we'll certainly have to do a big fun celebration from there. Skyhammer OP confirmed. You heard it here first, guys. If you use a Skyhammer and you don't get 5,000 value, you're certainly doing something wrong. But yeah, awesome stuff. Clearly you should only bring Skyhammer next time. Jeremy knows his tactics. He's a man of culture and understands that the Skyhammer is secretly overpowered. Did you lose every time? No, I managed to win some games, Gojira, don't worry. There was a few. We scraped a couple of victories. Now, we had like, I don't know, like 3 victories, 3 or 4 victories. We didn't play particularly great, not gonna lie, but still, you know, it was fun in the end. Brought some pretty wild builds and got some victories to boot as well. We had a good one with Imric on a horse, won that one I remember. I think we won a Lizardmen game. And yeah, probably another one hidden in there anyway. But till next time guys, peace, and as always, stay awesome.